Hey, Mossy733 or Mossy Man here for another stream. We're going to be continuing the hardcore stream that we've had going. Really the file that we started relatively recently. But it's okay. You know, we're figuring things out. Slowly but surely. Honestly, we need to, we have a relatively solid food source. That's fish and kelp. But it's not a good one. And hello, freshboi. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah. You know, just getting our stuff together. All that good stuff. I'm gonna get wood before the night comes, because once it does, I'm not making that mistake again by running out in the middle of it going, "It's okay guys, I got this." Okay, so hey Kato, welcome to the stream. We just started. Yeah, we're playing hardcore. We started this world during the last stream. We didn't really get to do much. We did a very small amount of mining, but in that very short time we found a spawner for skeletons. We are still working on getting it ready. There's some iron down there. But right now I'm just kind of collecting things for food. I need coal. And currently my mine just leads to a spawner, so it's not the best idea for me to go into it right now. Alright. The funny thing is I planned on doing this stream a lot earlier in the day. Like literally at 1 today I was like, you know, it wouldn't be bad if I started the stream right now. And then, you know, I got distracted. And around 3 I was like, good time to start the stream. But I procrastinated a little bit. You know, my brothers came home around 4 and they're like, hey, do you want to go play disc golf? I was like, yeah. So I went and played that. You know, I got home a while ago. Had to read a little bit of a book because, you know, I still have classes online. So I read like a chapter of like 1984. It's written by George Orwell. It's a weird start, weird book. But you know, I feel like I've had a pretty productive day. I started a new series, Rise of the Shield Hero. It's anime, very good. You know, it's interesting. It's a very frustrating start. But besides the start, it's pretty good. Alright. Out here farming kelp. Because it's a horrible food source, but it's really common. Oh, and by the way, everyone, drowning is one of those stupid ways of dying that if this happens during stream, I'll be so angry. So, along with the whole, oh, if we fall to our deaths, I'd be angry, there's also the whole, I don't want to drown. Because both of those are oh, that's just a dumb way of dying. Which luckily has not happened just yet. Nice. Alrighty. So, kind of the goals for the stream. I went to get the whole situation down in the spawners kind of taken care of. So I want the spawner set up. I want to do more mining, obviously, big parts of mining. I might remodel some of the housing, our current housing situation a little bit. But honestly, I'm more worried about the spawner, and I'm more worried about mining. Because mining will keep us alive. The way our house looks not so much. I've been watching a lot of like, I've been watching SMP Live a lot, except I haven't been watching it live at all. I was watching a playlist that was put together. It's every single SMP stream, like the edited one that gets put on YouTube afterwards. It's every single one of those like little like, oh, this is a compilation of what happened on the stream during SMP Live from all the different YouTubers and like Twitch streamers' perspectives, all put to one playlist. So it's like 180 videos long, and it's like from like a good handful of different streamers. All right, so we got a little bit of food. Kelp. This is the reason why it's not a great food source. It does half, but because of how common it is, it's not horrible. But you know, it's not exactly ideal. I'm gonna keep collecting wood, just chop down the forest over here. I'm gonna replant it, but I want to make it more organized, so how many am I gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably do something like that. 1, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chop this down. This way it's harder for me to get like snuck up on by mobs, because if it's organized, it's gonna be a lot easier to see through this forest. Which, I mean, turning the majority of this forest into a grid is a big SpongeBob kelp pants. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, but the weird thing is, I always like the idea of doing these big projects on worlds and stuff like that. But obviously, you know, they're big projects and they take a lot of time, and I'm very impatient. So it can be hard for me sometimes. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Do I have my shield? I could have sworn I had a shield. Like, I had a shield at the end of the stream last time, right? Let me check in my chest. I think I... Never mind, it's right there. Okay. It's all good, everyone. I'm just a little dumb. Alright, this is gonna be the kind of, like, iffy thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a helmet. Seems dumb, but it'll help a little bit, at least. So, our objective is to close off the spawner downstairs, not break it, but close it off and light it up. Yeah. The reason why I'm carrying it closed off is because they can still spawn over there. Nice, we got a music disc, we got pumpkin seeds, beetroot seeds, gunpowder. Yeah, that's all useful. I'm gonna make a skin that looks like you and share it on. Might take a while. So, is it gonna look like me? Because if so, that's pretty cool, man. Are you gonna make it have like these, like, fat headphones? Because like without my headphones, my head looks a lot smaller, which I've realized recently. Because I was on a, like, okay, so we use Zoom for our school, but because of Zoom, a lot of my classmates were like, let's all get on a Zoom meeting together, not for school reasons. So we just hung out on a Zoom meeting last night, and we were doing stupid things like putting different hats on. At one point, we were like, we did that stupid thing where you get your shirt and you tie it around your head to make it look like you're wearing a big, like, mask or a head wrap. And we did that at one point, so, like, I saw myself without my headphones on, which, I mean, for me, this is like, I normally see myself in head cam and I'm like, that looks normal. But when I take my headphones off, I'm like, that's weird. Okay, let's get down here then. We already got like our big first one that I was having so many problems with last time, which was like, stop skeletons. Because last time I was really scared of dying. You're gonna keep the gamer goggles and maybe the headphones? Okay. I mean, you could do the headphones. Okay, so, wait, let me do this. Options, skin and customization. You could do it like this hat. You could make a hat of the headphones so I could take them on and off. I don't really know how to do that. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know how to make skins at all. I've never experimented with it, never even tried. You know, just didn't. Alright. I don't know why I'm storing things, because if I die, I die, but whatever. Okay, well, I'll see why make the mine 1 block taller. Okay, I mean, that's fair. I was actually going to do that in the future. I understand why. And in the future, I'm also going to mine 1 out of this and put stairs in. But, yeah. I got you. It is tiresome to watch me jump up and down these stairs, like bumping my head every time. Can't blame you there. Let's go, let's go. There we go. It's nice that, like, literally, like, okay, I don't think I've explained this well enough, or made a big enough of a deal about it yet, but having a spawner this close, like, in our first mine, is such a good find. And it's a really good find for a couple different reasons. When you have a mine, like, whenever you ever have a spawner like this, that's so close, the reason why it's so good is because it is an endless supply of XP. It's a good supply of bones, which is good for farming. Until I get an infinity bow, I can use it for arrows, obviously. Just gonna start lighting up the area a little bit more, because the brighter it is outside of the mine, the more likely they are to spawn inside there. Okay, yeah, I don't really know how to do it either, so I can't blame you there. Okay, here are skeletons, so I gotta be careful, you know. And I still don't have that that bucket, so we got a good source of iron here. We got some lapis lazuli ahead. I was 2 spawners in my game, but no. I mean, okay. So I've never been good with spider spawners. Not just cave spider spawners, but I've never been good with normal spider spawners. I have one on my single player world that I make YouTube videos of, but I haven't streamed with it except for like 1 time. And that one's okay. It is functional, but it's not fast. It's not productive, you know. Oh, what are the chances? Okie dokie. Well, we are at 23, meaning if we go down to this mine, we'll be basically at the perfect spot to find diamonds. Or at least close to it. Closer than this one is. We're gonna get here eventually because of this ravine. Ravines from, like, I don't know if y'all saw my last stream, can both be good and bad news. This do be terrifying. Alright, let me see how far down this is. 16, and this one goes down a little. And it goes back up. Okay. Hello, buddy. Our friendly skeleton. Just chilling over there. Well, I'm not going to bother with him now. Just gonna collect some gold. Oh my goodness, we almost had a repeat of our last hardcore file. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. If you hold your shield up, you will not take any damage. Is that what I think it is? And that's a zombie spawner. Oh my goodness. We have 2 spawners. We have 2 spawners. We have a skeleton spawner right here. Right here. And we have a zombie spawner right down there. This is an amazing world. We have an iceberg biome right outside. We already have 2 spawners. Like, this is such an amazing world. For those of you who don't know what the seed is, the seed for this map is that. Just yeet. All lowercase. Nothing special. Like, we got high luck. Like, oof. Whoops. Alright. See, I haven't seen cows yet, which, you know, is going to be a problem in the future for when we want to start enchanting. But, you know, we still have a food source. You know, we got the kelp, we got the fish. There are sheep in the area I could breed for mutton. But it is pretty awesome. Like, 2 spawners that are like maybe 100 blocks apart. I like spruce wood. Like, it's all turning up mossy, you know? Oh, and we have melons. Or not melons, but we have pumpkins and beetroot, and we can plant those. I'm gonna go ahead and start making my armor. That's actually pretty funny. I know for me, what I used to do, I used to be a much more aggressive miner, where literally, like, in this world, I worried about getting a bed so that we could sleep through the night. I used to not do that. I used to not even make my houses or my starting caves this big. I'd make it like 3 inches into a mountain, make a door, a crafting table, furnace, and go, like, just dig a mine like this all the way down to bedrock, come back up by 12, dig in lines like this until I found diamonds. I would enter cave systems, but generally I could strip mine to get just as many resources just as quickly. Like, it was good. I used to be very aggressive. I remember the fastest time, or the shortest amount of time it took me to get from spawning in to diamonds. I don't know quite the time it was, but you can see on the left-hand side right next to my face cam, it says day 3. When you spawn in, it says day 0. Before it said day 1, I found diamonds. So, I don't know how long the Minecraft day and night cycle is, but I know it's only a couple minutes, like maybe 10-15 minutes or something like that. Meaning I went from having absolutely nothing on the surface to being down at like Y11 or 12 with diamonds. It was only 4, but it was one of my favorite worlds, and I really need to transfer it so I can show y'all it, because I have a underwater temple that I beat, drained, and basically like it's just sitting in this huge ravine in the middle of the water that I have walls built around it now. It's really cool. All right. Hey Goku, I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome to the stream. We're playing hardcore. I don't know if you noticed yet, but we are not on the same file that we used to be. We did die. I'm very sad about it. It made me no happy. Alright. But it's okay, because we have a very good start on this file. We've already found 2 spawners, which I'm going to set up for XP and stuff like that. Do I have enough iron for... Yes, I do. I'm making a bucket. Let me make sure I have... Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't already have a bucket. Alright. As for where our farm is gonna go, I'm thinking like above our house. See this dirt right here? It looks horrible. It's not good. But we can make it into something, you know. Okay. I'm not, yeah. Alright, righty. Gotta shut up our farms. We are gonna expand this in the future. But for now, this should do. It's sad that I don't have any, like, bones, considering we already have a skeleton spawner. But, you know, whatever. We'll have enough soon. Very, very soon, we will have enough. Alrighty. Next. I'd like to find sugarcane, but I don't think we're gonna find it in tundra biomes, because I think we're in a tundra biome. Where does it say? Again, I can't remember. Oh, we're in the mountains biome, but I'm pretty sure over here is considered a tundra. Let me get over here. Oh. Yep, snowy taiga, not tundra, but you know, those two are similar. I hear an Enderman. Oh, but we got a good boy over here. We got a wolf. We should probably tame this wolf before it kills off all the sheep. So let us go see if we can get a skeleton to spawn so that we can kill it, you know, fast enough to where we can tame that wolf before it kills off all those sheep. And I don't feel like fighting it or killing it because I want it. It shall be mine. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and kind of start. Should I make actually a half mossy, half like zombie skin would be really cool. But I don't know. I'll leave that decision to you. You can do either one. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'd be down for either one, really. Yeah. Either way, it sounds cool. Cause I've never had like a customized skin. I've always just gone on like online and just downloaded a free one, which is what I'm playing with right now. I just found one online and was like, this looks cool enough. And I was like, it shall be mine. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. Alright. I need more cobblestone. Righty. Dang, we're already 25 minutes in. But it's okay. We've been active. We've been productive. You know, we're getting things done. We are very quickly and very aggressively trying to set up our skeleton spawner, even if it's only a poor man's spawner right now. Just so you know. We can get some bones and tame a wolf. Hopefully it doesn't eat all of our sheep before. Alrighty. And then what I'll do for the actual, like, spawner, just the poor man one that I'm creating right now, is I'll just make a little area to kill them. Oh. Anyways, alright. I can only assume that either means random people are talking in Discord or I'm being sent a new skin. Really, either one I'm down for. Let me check real quick, see what it is. Oh, it's random people talking. Never mind. In that case, I'll go ahead and mute Discord for now so it doesn't interrupt. Alrighty. Back to gameplay. Got Reese's candies with me, which aren't that hard to actually unwrap one-handed. Alright, well, they kind of are. Never mind. Get this out of my inventory. Actually, I'm gonna keep that. Put that in there. Cobblestone. Slabs. Perfect. Let's go back down. Yeah, I guessed it would take a bit. Detail or 50-50, you answer. Wait, what do you mean? When you say detail or 50-50, do you mean like, oh, it's gonna look like me, or it's gonna be like half zombie, half me? Because again, I don't know, man. I'll leave it up to your creative licensing. How am I? Oh, it's Steam as well. I was about to say, how am I getting Discord notifications? I just muted those. Okay, I'm basically gonna. There we go. Gotta make sure they don't spawn in here. Hey. I remember one of the first skeleton spawners I created was kind of set up like this. Except I made them fall first, so they at least had some damage taken. I had a little door built in so I could run inside, collect the stuff, and then run back out. Okay, but for now, we'll leave our little poor man skeleton spawner set up before, you know, we get everything else. Because to actually make the skeleton spawners I like to use, we have to go to the nether. Because we have to get soul sand. A straight line would probably be easier. But I think it would kind of look cool. Like, you know how like the zombie pigmen look right now? How it's literally like a skull and then like a pig, like kind of like half and half like that? Yeah, a little bit more abstract would be cool. But then again, you know, it is up to you. But my personal opinion thinks it would look cooler if it was more like a blend of it. Alrighty. It's dog time. Once we get our dog, I want to name our dog. But, you know, first we have to get ink sacs because I want to make our dog's collar black. Second, we have to, you know, get a name tag. No, come back here. Take my love. No. I need more. Yes. Hello. I require your bones. That is not what I asked for. I will have you as my own. Skeletons. So we already gave our dog 3 bones. But we need more before it becomes our dog. It better not do something like stupid and die before we have it as our own. I'm busy eating Reese's. Let me see if I can mute those notification noises. Because I'm pretty sure I know what they're from. But I'm not positive. Yep, that's what they're from. Okay, manage notifications. No notifications. Alright, cool. We should no longer be bothered by this. Sorry about that. I don't think about these things, like, until the problems present themselves, if I'm being honest. Just as I know bad, like, just tack, I guess. Hello, buddies. So I have 3 more, but I need more. I need more! Oh, and speaking of which, I can go ahead and make pants. Hello, buddy. Nice mustache. Are you talking to me? Because, yeah, look at that. Look at my clean face with my, like, barely above average peach fuzz. Yeah, I've never been, like, one to grow facial hair. I've decided that I'll probably just, you know, forget to shave for a little bit. But if it looks bad, I will just, you know, not do that. Because I don't think I would look good with a mustache. See, Blaze, my older brother, he has just a straight up mustache. Just a mustache. Thomas has a full grown beard. That looks cool. I don't like what Blaze has. I don't think it's a good choice. Okay, can you just stop shooting me? See, we won't have this problem with the zombie spawner, because I've had the same type of poor man's set up with the zombie spawner before, and it works so much better. Only problem is we have to be careful of small zombies. We have to put those slabs there, or else, you know, we'll die. It's good. It's okay. You don't have to lie to me. So, what we're doing right now is basically frantically collecting bones so we can tame a dog. Because we do have a doggy. No, that's a fox. Where's the dog? Where is my dog? Hello, dog. Become mine. You are my dog. Good puppy. Follow me. Do you see the squid? I see the squid. We're gonna go get that squid. Come here, boy. Yes. Perfect. Where is my dog? Dog, come here. Hello, dog. You have a black collar now. There we go. Ah, pretty boy, come here. All right. If y'all haven't seen Nick's creeper spawner on the server yet, the way it works is actually really cool. It uses cats. Yes, you heard me correctly. It uses cats. The feline friends you can get in-game. And the way it uses it is the area where the creepers spawn, there's cats to push them like towards the edge, because creepers naturally run away from cats the same way skeletons naturally run away from
That's why I have 6 cats.
dogs.
Violent cats.
I mean, I have a dog. So the ways to get name tags are to find dungeons. We know where one is. We could also fish for it. But I'm gonna go check out that other dungeon because, well, I want a zombie spawner as well. So we got more torches. Put that away. We got our food on standby. And we're gonna go explore that zombie dungeon. I just gotta make sure I remember how to get there. But it is pretty close. Alright. This isn't quite the direction I meant to go in on stream, but it's pretty close to what I wanted to do. So, zombie spawner right there. We have lava to protect our getaway. You know what's weird about zombie spawners? Their rooms aren't even like skeleton spawners are. Oh yeah, Blaze, if you didn't already see, we have a skeleton spawner.
No, I didn't see.
And we also have a zombie spawner now.
When are we doing the Super Mario Galaxy stream?
We aren't.
Let's do one.
No.
You can be my star bit.
No.
If anyone in the chat has played this game,
It's okay, you're allowed to ignore him.
I would like to co-op Super Mario Galaxy with me. Please subscribe to my OnlyFans. And
Alright, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The zombie spawners, they are a rectangle. You got 2 here and 3 here. The skeleton is, 3 all the way around. So I think our music stopped again. It's really annoying that YouTube has the "Are you still watching" thing. Like, yes. And it does it by video, it doesn't do it by a timer. Which is irritating. Right. Let's see. Where does ooh. Why hello, Mr. Creeper. Mr. Creepers. Y'all seem interesting. Gonna walk this way. Yeah. So I do want to do the same thing on this file that I was planning to do on the other one, which is make, a really cool base, and in that really cool base, have a huge storage system, which is going to take a lot of iron. But, in order to do that, we got to get a lot of iron, which we can do 2 different ways. Obviously mining, but probably the more realistic way is by setting up an iron golem farm, which is going to be hard, and also like it's kind of far in the future. Okay, I got a dude right there. If you could actually go into the lava, that'd be great. Yeah, just don't come up here. Alright, that actually scares me. Where did he come from? That better have just been a normal spawn. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get this lava out of the way. And also get an achievement. Hot stuff. See, there's zombies over here. Which makes me feel a little bit better. Oh no. Okay. Well, there's no longer a zombie there, at least. What I could do is make the, I can make the... Oh, hey, gamer. I can make the skeleton spawner have a lava blade on it, so it's for items rather than XP, and then I can make the zombie one for XP. Or the other way around. I'm kind of open to both. Alright. Let's light up the area a bit. Don't want to die. You know, just kind of like straightforward approach. Hello, my friend. I'm going to lead you this direction. Just casually jumping over lava. Alright. I'm gonna put this lava somewhere else for safekeeping though. Just right here. It'll be a little trash can, you know. Alright, hey buddy. It's okay, you can come up now. Perfect. You know, there's a lot of zombies and it's hard to believe that they're... No, go in the lava, go in the lava. Okay, it didn't go in the lava, here. Go, there you go, that's correct. There's a lot of... See how many zombies I'm talking about? Like, okay, I can't mess around anymore. Did y'all come from a different spawner? Because if so, y'all can tell me where it is. You don't have to worry. Or did you just come from this generally dark cave? Well, either way, your creeper buddy doesn't seem too happy with me, so I'm gonna leave him alone and go this direction. I'm, you know, in thoughts of preserving myself. Let's go. Back to our skeleton spawner over here. You know, where it's safe. And nice. Sadly, there was no name tag in the zombie spawner like there might have been. And we got a repeat disc. We already have cat. I hope I get this enchanted bow. Hello skeleton, come this direction. It doesn't seem to be anything besides breaking probably. I'm guessing that because the skeleton didn't seem to shoot like or do like any more damage than the other skeleton's arrows did, so it's not power is what I'm guessing. Yeah, this is the problem with skeleton spawners. They're like the poor man ones. So I'm thinking we'll have to start. Oh my goodness. That was, oh my goodness. 43 minutes in, we got down to half a heart. That was absolutely terrifying. He just seemed to come out of nowhere, too. Like, what the heck? I thought everything back there was already lit up. Must have followed me all the way from that cave system. I'm not going anywhere until my health's completely full. Hello, skeletons. You cannot hit me. I can barely hit you. Yeah, Miguel, you saw that near death. Come here, boy. There we go. There we go. You know, level 14 on what's day 4. I just can't wait until, you know, we're playing this and just reminiscing about how we used to be on day 4 and now we're on day, like, you know, 3,000. Stuff like that. I honestly don't know where he came from though. Because look how well lit up this area is, right? Like, as far as I'm aware, this lighting isn't bad. Where's the lighting again? I don't see the lighting thing. Oh, there it is. As long as it doesn't get below 7. Oh, wait. It's 7 right here. It can spawn a zombie right here. Or I actually think it's creepers that can spawn at 7. I'm intently glaring. Oh, right here. This can spawn something right here. But honestly, that shouldn't be a problem because of how far I am. Yeah, so as long as your light, your like the light value is at 7 or above, you should be fine. But 7's like the I think creepers can spawn at 7. Oh, and speaking of creepers, the way Nick was able to make his creeper spawner to where only creepers spawn inside this dark space is with like certain things. So obviously zombies can spawn in 2-block high things, skeletons can spawn in 2-block high things, spiders can spawn in 2-block high things as long as they got, you know, space. Enderman cannot spawn here. So his floors were already like this, and then he added a trapdoor. So skeletons cannot spawn underneath a trapdoor. Creepers are slightly shorter than both skeletons and zombies. Why exactly? I don't know. They just are. Okay, so we have beetroots. We should probably plant those at some point, but honestly, for food, that's not super valuable. We got another chest. I really like when they added the fact that you can have multiple chests. I'll probably use this chest over here as my valuables for now. You know, we could be doing worse. You know, we could be dead. We got pretty close earlier. Closer than I'd like to admit. Where's our pumpkins? There's our pumpkins. Hey, good amount of pumpkins. You know what this means? This means we can make our own snow golems now. Okay, there is, so the way the sorting system works is you cover or you fill the inventory of hoppers, chests, like you have to fill almost all the inventories and stuff like that, or not chests but like dispensers and stuff like that with snow. So the best way to do that is to, you know, get snow golems and make snow farms. The way to make a snow farm is you just trap a snow golem on a single block and you're able to mine that block without, you know, hitting him. And the way that works, or the reason why that's so helpful, is because snow golems, no matter what, will have snow underneath them, meaning every time you break the snow, it'll instantly respawn. So it's a really efficient farm. Yeah, and I'll go ahead and actually, I'll just go ahead and construct a really quick farm, because, you know, might as well. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. Alright, and it does have to be a carved pumpkin. There he is. Really the only thing I'm going to do to make sure he stays alive, because I think there's a chance it can rain in the mountain biome, is cover it. Snow golems die in the rain. The same way they die if they touch water or if they touch sand. But then you just get a shovel. Just then, stack of snow. So you can just do this as long as you want. It'll go through your shovel's endurance, but you can basically get as much snow as you want, as fast as you want. Yeah. Oh, hey, Alexander. So, I have something to say to you. I saw your comment about the terror birds. I hope you saw my response to it. It's a good idea. You know, I did explain why I didn't really want to do it, but because I have the resources now on Scorched Earth, there's no reason for me not to. But yeah, I'll probably do that next time I stream on Scorched Earth. But yeah, it's good to see you in the stream. You know, welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself. I just showed everyone how to make their own their snow farm. Just put a snow golem inside a little cube and hit the snow. Gives you as much snow as you want for as long as you want. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm kind of like looking around trying to figure out where would be the best place for like a house or a base, and I'm thinking like a mountain base would be pretty cool. You know, just at first like sight or spot. When's the next Arc stream? That's a good question. I don't really know. Because basically the way I stream, I don't have a schedule. I don't have really rhyme or reason. I just go, I feel like doing this today, and then I stream it. What I'm hoping for, if I can get a stream in tomorrow, then I'll stream Arc. That's like, you know, if I do end up streaming tomorrow, it'll be Arc. Yeah. The reason why I wanted to stream hardcore is because, you know, we just started a new file, so I wanted to set it up. And ooh, that's exactly what I was looking for. We have cows over here. Perfect. I was just worrying about that. I'm not gonna bother getting those right now. I don't want to go all the way over there. I see oak trees over there. Hopefully, you know, we might find some bees in there, you know. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Anyways. Yeah, that's kind of my plan for now. I haven't really thought it through much more than that, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Okay. I saw like the squarish like indent, and I was like, normally you get indents in the desert like that if there's a dungeon, but it's normally because the sand fell once the world spawned in completely. And I do see the dog down here. I don't really want to tame him because we already have one wolf, and I don't want to have too many. Okay, you're done with the half zombie and head. I'm gonna stop right now and finish tomorrow. Nice. That's pretty cool. I will say, if you're able to get it done before the stream tomorrow, I'll put the skin on, like, for the stream tomorrow. As for when I'm gonna do it, it's probably gonna be around the same time, you know, in the afternoon at some point. But yeah, that's actually really cool. For anyone who doesn't know, freshboi over here is making me a skin, because right now I have this, like, kind of, I guess people consider this a generic skin. This is my little zombie skin, you know, I like it. But freshboi is making me a skin that apparently looks like me. Which, I mean, it is a Minecraft character, so I guess there couldn't be it can't be detailed enough to where it's incorrect, you know? No matter what, it's gonna look at least a little similar, hopefully. So, you know, I have faith in this man. It's gonna be half me and then half zombie. You know, like kind of like the way zombie pigmen look, like that, except like with me. You know, so I'm excited for that. All right. Let's go ahead and throw the other snow golem up here. He's just going to I don't want to put him too close to my farm because snow golems, are really irritating. They will trample your crops the same way anything else will trample your crops. I'm just gonna put him in the middle of the forest and see how well he fares. Perfect. Yeah, whenever you shear the pumpkins, you get seeds. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, if we can find sugarcane, and if we can make a chicken farm, we can make, I mean, obviously, we could, you know, eat chicken, but we could also just do pumpkin pies. It would take a bit of effort, but I think we could set up a farm. Yeah. Now, let's put this stuff away. What was I doing? Okay, yeah, that's what I was doing, okay. We need to kind of reclaim the, skeleton spawner again, because I was using it as a poor man spawner. I will try and make him. You're gonna make me wear a shirt that says 733. That's actually pretty cool. Does anyone here know the really lame story that's behind that number? It is literally, it is not like some cool like, oh, origin story or anything like that. It is literally like, oh, Google recommended it for my Gmail account, and that's the reason why I've been using this long. Like, it's nothing cool. It's nothing to do with like a date, nothing like that. It's literally just like, I put, like, while I was making my email account, it was like, it's already taken, so you just put numbers at the end of it, and it made the recommendation 733, and I was like, that sounds cool. That's just my family messing around. I swear they're not fighting. That's just how they mess around. I prefer if they would, you know, close my door whenever they leave my room, but whatever. You know, you can't get everything you want. All right. But to really, there it is. I was about to say. Oh, that's not what I meant to do then. Okay, that's irritating. Oops. Okay, to make this spawner, it's really simple. I have to dig down first. Just enough to where they're gonna get water underneath it. I just realized, for me to even finish the, like, I mentioned this earlier in stream, and I guess I just forgot to remind myself. To finish this farm, I have to go to the Nether, because I have to get soul sand. Which is actually kind of sad, because I was thinking about, like, holding off on the Nether so that we could experiment with the, like, the new Nether update with this hardcore world. But it's okay. We'll try to load as few chunks as possible. You know, because I'm also collecting all the mossy cobblestone because, well, as the name entails, mossy, and I think it'd be cool if our base was, like, partially themed. You know, stuff like that. For an idea, freshboi, what you could do is, if it's like, okay, so if the zombie is this half, like my right half, you could have 733 on the other half. So, like, human half, zombie half. On the human half, you could have half my username, and then on the back, you could have the other half on the human half, because it would be like, so on the front of a shirt, it's like Mossy Man, or Mossy 733. On the back of the shirt, it's the same way, except it's going to be reversed because it's a back now. Yeah, anyways, I think you get the idea. You know, just you do you with it. You know, it's cool that someone's making me a skin. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Yeah, but we are gonna have to find, you know, things soon enough. Like, for example, a better food source, because I like how I went out of my way, made a farm for pumpkins, when I didn't have, like, a farm for real food. I guess I'll do that. Alright, what I'm thinking of doing is I want to keep the farm near, like, the same area. That means I have to fill this area up with dirt. You know, not super complicated, just a bit of a hassle. And honestly, we don't really need that many pumpkins. So I'll probably just leave that area right there as the only, like, pumpkin farm area. Alrighty. At some point we're gonna have to put something up. Last thing I'm gonna say about the skin, so you can be at least somewhat surprised. Blue camo or black. Let's make it black. Let's go emo. Let's go emo, man. I'm down for that. I don't actually have that much camo, but you know, I used to wear a lot more camo when I had it. Kind of sad that I don't have it. I'm actually going to I'm going to a school in like this South Texas of where I am now, and it's a little bit more out in the country, so there's a lot of people there that hunt, and I feel bad because I'm gonna go there with no camo, and it's like a school that has a nationally recognized shooting team. Like we have like professional skeet shooters on campus. Like there's a team for it. You know how there's like team sports for like basketball and baseball? It's like that, except for shooting. So we have like an official gun locker that you can roll up on campus and be like, here's my rifle. And they hold it, you know, for obvious reasons. And they're like, cool. And whenever you leave campus, you're like, I would like to get my rifle. And they're like, okay. But it's really cool. I'm not going to be part of it, you know, I've never shot a gun before, so it'd be kind of difficult for me to do that. Yeah. They actually have an esports team there. Problem is, do you want to know what their main game is? Smash Bros. That's like their main game. They also have Dota 2, which I guess I'd be more open to, but like they don't have the cool games. You know, they don't, like, I think when I think of competitive like esports teams, I think of things like CS:GO. Like, I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that. Like I think of like very competitive games, and I guess Smash Bros can be competitive, but it's the type of competitive you see at a 6-year-old's party. I hope I don't offend anyone that's like really good at Smash Bros, but like it's just not what I really envision from like a school-sponsored esports team. Wow, that took so much bone meal. But at least I got more seeds now. They dropped a lot of seeds. There we go. So now we have a farm. I'm not gonna waste it by eating these 2 beetroots because that'll do like a whole like stick of hunger and that's it. The best way to eat beetroots is to do it by eating beetroot soup. Yeah. 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 I know I'm fine. But yeah, it's not the best way of eating because you obviously can't hold beetroot soup in stacks. You can only, you know, hold it in like individual soup bowls. But you know. Do you wanna get out? This is my youngest sister that I'm talking to. She just left. I have no idea what she's talking about. Okay. You know the farms that I always want but never have at the very beginning? Potatoes and carrots. Because with potatoes, we can bake them. With carrots, we could at least breed the pigs that are over there. You know. But instead, we have neither. And I also don't have like a wheat farm going. So because of that, I don't have any bread. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to go get seeds and plant them. Because I already have 2 wheat sitting in a chest, but I don't have a 3rd wheat to complete the bread. This has become a problem. My lack of a food source. I just remembered I have 3 things cooking right now for fish. You know what okay, so I haven't always, like, I'm not a huge outdoors person, as you can obviously tell. You know, I'm sitting in a chair, just kind of like chilling. But I've always liked outdoors, and I've always liked things like camping and fishing. It's just that I don't do it very often. But one of the, I watched this one guy. It was Valerie's Makery and Misshift. Or Valerie's Makery and Misshift. It's this channel. This guy went on a survival show. He survived for I think like 73 or 83 days or something like that. It was a number around that, just out in the middle of nowhere. It was super cool. But the YouTube channel isn't about it. The YouTube channel is about like he goes and does survival challenges, or he reviews survival tools and stuff like that. And he competed on this one show where you're allowed to take a certain amount of items, a certain type of items, and stuff like that, and you just try to survive as long as possible. And whoever like gives up last wins. Just came in here to steal candy from me. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe. So yesterday was my birthday, and they gave me a party-sized Reese's bag, you know, among other things. And now, like, the only thing they do is they come in and steal the candy they gave to me. It seems redundant, you know. I feel like I've been betrayed. All right. Wheat. It did not fully grow. I can't believe. Okay then. That's cool too. I want more seeds. Give me more seeds. Give seeds. I was actually playing my single player world earlier. And I was just kind of messing around, you know, doing a little bit of farming. Wasn't doing anything super serious. But then I was like, I should probably mine. Because basically, like, during my videos, I'm always like, yeah, I'll come back, you know, with a little bit more supplies. And I, like, never go and get more supplies because I'm lazy. And I'm like, it's okay, I'll do it. And I don't. I just chill. Like, sometimes I'll come back and I'll be like, look at all the supplies I gathered. But most of the time, it's like, in between videos, I don't do anything with the world. And partially it's because I'm lazy. Partially. The other part is I want everything in my worlds to be documented. That's the reason why I don't think I'm ever going to make a hardcore episode. I think I'm going to always stream this because I want it to be documented, you know. It's cool to be able to look back and do everything on it. And it also makes sure that, like, you know, if I, for example, am doing something off camera, or I'm, like, even if I am recording and I die somehow, if I'm off camera, first off, that's horrible. That's literally the worst thing that could happen. Because that means for however long I've been streaming this content, no one will be able to actually see why the content ended. Like, I can upload a video like, oh guys, I just died, like, oh my gosh, but no one will see what happened. And that's one of the big fears or problems. Another problem is, even if it was just a recording, no one was there besides me for it. So, like, yeah, obviously, I would still be able to show it, but it wouldn't be quite the same. Hey, freshboi, welcome back, my man. Back to just chill and stream. What we are probably going to do now is just continue our little path downstairs. The reason why is because I want, obviously, to get diamonds. Because, well, we need diamonds so we can make our skeleton farm. Yeah. You haven't really missed too much. I just explained why I don't like to... I just explained why I don't like to play on my files that I record or stream on. When I'm not recording or streaming. Which is, it's a pretty, like, straightforward reason. I don't want to die in a hardcore file when I'm not recording or when I'm not streaming and have to just make a video explaining what happened instead of, you know, showing what happened. You know, which I think is a pretty understandable thing. Redstone, that's nice. I actually like redstone. Alright, we're at Y13. I'm gonna go all the way down to bedrock, but I'm gonna mine back up to, or I'm not gonna mine back up, but I'm gonna just start my actual strip mines for the diamonds at like Y11. Because Y11's the, you know, the good one. And the reason why I put a torch down there, even though I'm going down, is because in the future, I don't want to have to deal with, like, random spider noises or anything like that. Hey Josh, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You know, we're just mining right now, which is just as terrifying as normal. You know, we're just above bedrock, so you know, chances of diamonds soon enough. Where's my shield? There's my shield. Hello. I saw a like skeleton with like enchanted armor and all that good stuff. That's a big no bueno, especially since it had an enchanted bow with it, I think. Well, oh, there he is. Chainmail and enchanted bow, yeah. Don't die to creepers. Thank you, Josh. I'm glad you had that piece of advice for me. I was considering it. Yeah, I don't want to die to creepers, so I'm being careful. I'm keeping my shield closer than I was earlier. What we did, while I guess you weren't here, was we started to set up our skeleton spawner. Like, barely started. Like, I literally just barely started digging underneath the spawner so that we could put water under it, pointing towards one direction. And then I realized in order for me to finish the spawner that I normally build for my skeleton and stuff like that, I realized I needed soul sand. Just one singular piece, but I needed it. Also, I don't know if you like were here for it, but earlier on the stream, we found a zombie spawner that's really close. So we have a skeleton and a zombie spawner that are really close together, which is cool. The reason why I'm covering them up instead of filling them with water is because I kind of want to dig underneath them, because you don't understand how often, like while mining for obsidian, I find diamonds. You know, I don't always, you know. So this could be a waste of time, but you know, at the same time I am clearing out lava, so it doesn't really matter too much. Either way, it's helpful. Yeah, it is crazy, I know, right? I'm glad you understand how crazy it is to find two different types of spawners right next to each other. I was about to say, I feel like there's going to be more lava this direction. Okay, that's deep, telling me this lava will go down. I see coal right there. Okay, it's gotten to the point where I no longer have interest in mining all the way through that to find like a single diamond or anything. So we're just gonna have to keep looking the old-fashioned way, you know. Honestly, the more fun way, in my opinion, at least. There we go. Need to keep that equipped. You know, I don't want to repeat. All right. Let's go up here a little bit, just to kind of get my bearings. Okay, Yes, I think I know where I'm going now. I'm trying to resume my downward mine. There it is. So it's this direction. There's the lava. Yeah. That's comforting. I really don't want anything spawning or coming in behind me, because then I'll be trapped down here. Like, oh no. You know, the same situation I was in with the zombie earlier. Yeah, Josh, literally, we got down to half a heart on stream. Because, I was doing like a poor man's farm at the skeleton spawner we have, so I set it up to where, like, they could only see through one slot, but I made it to where they could, you know, obviously still kill me. I think. Okay, so we would be right above this lava. Either way, I'm gonna go this direction to avoid it, because I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Okie dokie. So the reason why I'm doing this is because, statistically speaking, you can find diamonds anywhere between bedrock and Y25. I think it was a number like that. But you're more likely to find it between Y11 or Y10 and Y15. And this way we see Y10 right here, Y11 in this block, Y12, Y13, Y14. So we see almost the whole spectrum. And Dark Angel, I'm not playing Roblox today. No, I'm not doing it. I'm playing hardcore Minecraft. Because we're hardcore. Nah, but we're just mining right now, you know. Gotta find some diamonds. Got all the good diamonds. I'm also gonna set up a little station right here because my my stuff is breaking. There we go. 15. What do you mean? Are you talking about the Y level? Or oh, you're saying in between Y0 and Y15. Okay, yeah. This basically covers the greater, like, part of the spectrum of where diamonds spawn that'll actually give us diamonds. So the way we're doing it now statistically should bring us better amounts. It's okay. We're scientists. I also have a habit of, like, saluting and looking towards the chat, which is on my second monitor, this direction, instead of talking to the camera, which is, you know, there obviously. But whatever. It's okay. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead. Make that. Blah blah blah. Get that out of the way. Let's keep going. Just out here trying to get through. We're getting a lot of redstone, which is helpful because we're gonna need a lot of redstone in the future. Hopefully we get to the point where this is useful. But I've been told that redstone and diamond can cluster together. Like, normally you can find, you know, like, for example, coal and iron. Oftentimes you'll find a vein of iron connecting to a vein of coal. So redstone and diamonds, I've heard, do something similar. You know, if you mine through redstone, you're more likely to find diamonds, stuff like that. But I don't know how factual that is, but, you know, redstone and diamonds do spawn in the same area, so, or the same Y level, so it's not that far-fetched. And either way, I like redstone, or at least I like the idea of redstone. I've never been good at using it. I'm actually absolutely horrific at trying to figure machines out. Like, I can't. No, dude, that's perfectly fine. I mean, you're already making a skin for me. Like, whatever you decide is gonna be good enough for me. It's just gonna be cool to have a skin that, like, someone else made specifically for me. So, I'm happy with it. Yeah. Alrighty. I mean, I can't blame you because I can't imagine fitting Mossy 733 across that tiny chest. Like, it looks like we haven't done like arm day in forever, or upper body day. Like, we have no chest. Man hasn't done any bench press in like 3 years. All right, gotta get back to it. Mining all day, every day. It's okay. At some point in the future, I'd be down to do a stream where we just like design like skins and stuff like that. That'd be cool. Or like creating skins on chat with recommendations from y'all. I'd first have to learn how to make skins, obviously, but you know, we can get over that pretty quickly, I guess. Alright. There we go. Big brain man, big brain man. What's annoying is sometimes I'll have like these horrible times trying to find diamonds. It'll take forever. I won't find them. Other times I'll just get insanely lucky and it'll be really quick. Like, you know, like, because sometimes I'll be at the perfect Y. I'll have a bunch of stuff, a bunch of resources. I'll be going, and I'll be like, I still haven't found diamonds. Other times I'd go somewhere that's like remotely close to where is like optimal area for finding diamonds, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, perfect, I got this. And yeah, I know. Or wait, redstone back there. What do you? What you been talking about? By the diorite you placed. This is an actual vein. I didn't place this. Oh. Did I place this? I don't remember placing this. Okay. That's cool. That works. That works for me. And we are still at the point where coal is extraordinarily valuable, especially since we don't have a fortune pickaxe that can collect a bunch of these at one time, you know. So, our priorities for creating creating things with diamonds obviously go in the order of pickaxe, enchantment table, armor. And then once we get armor and other tools, then it's second pickaxe. Because I always like to at least have 2 pickaxes, one for fortune, one for silk touch. You know, that way you can, you know, do cool things. Yeah. There we go. Now we can keep mining. More coal, perfect. There's water directly above us. And that probably means either ravine, cave system, not super sure because it is definitely running water. I don't know if I want to go up there. But because of the level it's at, I could potentially run through and see all this open space and possibly find diamonds a little bit easier because of it. I don't know. I'm tempted. I'm gonna have to go back to our little crafting station back there with our furnace and make another pick though. We've already made really good distance, but no diamonds. It's upsetting everyone. I'm sad. We're getting a good amount of iron though, but at the same time we're also using it up just as quickly. Okay. Oh, and we're running out of food, but not to worry, children. We are going to do things. Yep, just what I thought. Just what I thought. Alright, cave system. It does go down, though. So there's a chance of us finding diamonds down there. Oh, we found something even cooler. We found emeralds. Emeralds are actually more rare to find mining than they are diamonds. Which, you know, might surprise some. But the reason why is because obviously you'll find emeralds pretty easily through trading and stuff like that. But you can't find, I need to make sure. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this is a pretty straightforward guide on how to get back. Alright. I like how much water there is. What biome I am? I'm betting Great Hills. Where is it? Mountains. I'm pretty close. Because, okay, the reason why I say that is because the Great Hills biome is the one with the most amount of emeralds inside of it. Oh dang, we're right on the border of, like, snowy taiga and mountains. I think it's technically in the snowy taiga. It's hilarious. Okay, first off, I'm gonna stop this water because it's irritating, and I don't like dealing with it. It is probably the reason why we haven't had to deal with mobs down here, but, you know, still. It's excessive. I'm not gonna go any further this way. You know, it's too high for me to get diamonds up here. I'm gonna go ahead and mine this. Yeah, you'll never find emeralds in a vein of more than one, as far as I'm aware. I think they only spawn in veins of one. But yeah. Alrighty. There we go. Come on. Perfect. Go ahead and stop the water from over here as well. You know, it hides my vision. I can't see the diamonds that it might be covering up. Oh, but now I need more torches. A risky business. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Stay there, though. There we go. Yeah. I really like the way, like, the shields work. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in here. We might explore it in the future, but as for now, I'm thinking we just, you know, go get diamonds. You know, we don't worry about this stuff. Alrighty. Let us go ahead, get back to our normal mine. I'm probably gonna head back to my house. Hopefully by that time we'll have some wheat grown. We'll have, you know, something so we can eat. Because we just ran out of sprint. Oh, it can spawn in veins of 2, but it's very rare. Thank you for the fun fact, Josh. But yeah, that's not super surprising. Also, my brother has a bad habit. He'll turn on YouTube videos behind me. Right now he's watching disc golf. Like, okay, my older brother Blaze, huge disc golf fanatic. He's very good at it. I can't blame him. He's very good at it. He is technically signed up as an amateur player, and he competes in tournaments. But he's a huge fanatic. He watches disc golf. He watches like tutorials, not really tutorials, but more things like, hey, this might help you. about disc golf. He is really into it. But sometimes he'll leave these videos on behind me. So right now there was just a video playing of these guys playing disc golf, and it was coverage of like an A-League tournament. They're in, I guess the best way to present it is disc golf is ranked like many other sports, like soccer, like baseball, like really literally every single sport. There's always a rank to it, you know. In soccer, there's Premier League, there's Champions League, and then there's like the one even below that one. I don't really know all the leagues, but you know, there's leagues to it. In disc golf, the leagues are A, B, and C, and then I can't remember what he said, but he called something. He called it something, and it's basically just like what's generally referred to. Or what it's generally referring to is like local community tournaments. I think it's like a Saturday Throwdown or something like that. It was a weird name for it. I did not understand at first. Yeah, but he is good at it. Like, to give reference, he's thrown discs further than like 400 feet. I actually have my disc bag right here because I also play with them sometimes. For example, I use this. This is a Champion Beast. It is a 10 speed. Yeah, it's like a dense disc, and you can throw it really hard and really fast. And then I also have a Mako, which is a mid-range. Its edge is a little bit duller. It's not sharp, so it doesn't cut through the air as much. And then I also have a putter, which you literally you basically toss. You don't even try to spin it that much. You literally toss it straight forward almost. That's just the way they're made and used. Okay, but what we're gonna do is make some good soup. Delicious. The reason why beetroot soup is not a good source of food is because it creates a single soup, and it cannot stack. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Don't do that. Yeah, there we go. Cannot stack. It fills up just about as much as like fish does, which can stack. And like it's just kind of hard to get your hands on. But you know, at the time, this is the only thing we can get our hands on because I haven't set up a good farm yet. But whatever. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah. The reason why we need Silk Touch in the future is because we can make something called a Nether Hub, and that is a quick way of getting around the world. So, the Nether is a quick science lesson for everyone. Science. Minecraft, you have the overworld, which is what we are in currently. It is one of the 3 dimensions. You have the Nether world, the 2nd dimension that you're generally introduced to. It is 1/8 the size of this world, meaning our coordinates, -77, 69, 127. Their coordinates in the Nether is everything divided by 8. Kind of. I know food could not stack. The only thing that could stack was cookies. So cookies used to be the best food. It's really funny. But obviously they saw that was not the best idea, as now almost everything stacks. Besides, you know, eggs and snowballs only go up to 16, along with ender pearls. Individual items like tools and really anything with durability does not stack. Full water buckets don't stack, but I think that's kind of an obvious reason. You know, they don't stack. It just doesn't make sense to. Yeah. It's okay. We will turn you into something useful. Yeah. I could do something kind of funny. I could make a platform where skeletons can spawn, but I'd put my dog. I could have my dog sit down on the platform so they would run off the platform. and they could fall that way. But I think we can have a more effective system. Anyways, I'm gonna go this direction now. I just did that because there's a torch above our pathway. Yeah, yeet. We are an hour and 35 minutes into our stream, and we just found our first vein of diamonds, everyone. Let's see. Let's see. How long have we been playing for? Yeah, we haven't died yet. Just underneath 2 hours. That's not bad, but, you know, it could be a lot better. Like, so much better. Now, if y'all don't do this when you find diamonds, you are living on a dangerous lifestyle. See, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. You could have let your diamonds fall into this. I refuse to let that happen. Look at it. Look at this. That's the big bad lava. That's what I'm talking about. Because we are at the perfect level for diamonds to spawn and for lava to spawn. So the best thing you can do when you find diamonds is mine all the way around them. If it's kind of obvious, like, oh, most of their sides are exposed and I don't hear lava, yeah, you could probably risk it a little bit. If you're not just starting out and you have the resources, where if you dropped a diamond or two into lava, I can understand. But if it's to the point where, like, you just started off, don't waste your diamonds. Congratulations, everyone. We have 4 diamonds. It is day 8. Yeah, good job. But we gotta keep going. I could go ahead and make a diamond pickaxe. And, like, collect obsidian, but I'd prefer to at least get a couple more. Oh, okay, you already... Oh, I won't apply it right now, because, well, I'd have to get out of, the current file that I'm in. But let me at least look at it. I'm, like, zooming in a bunch. You know what? You did that really quickly, but it still looks really cool. Yeah, that is definitely making an appearance. The very next stream that I do for Minecraft, that is. I did already mention my next stream is probably gonna be Ark. But the very next Minecraft stream we do, is gonna have that in it. That's actually really cool. Actually, let me do something real quick. I don't think it should take too long because I know they have a really good built-in function for this. So let me see how quickly I can get this. Okay, more. Open link. I don't know how to download this. Oh, save as. There we go. Alrighty. I'm like jostling through different tabs and I'm trying to find the best way. New skin. That's okay. Browse. Oh, okay. I'm searching through my PC's files to see if I can find it. There it is. Oh, that looks cool. That is so cool. That is awesome. Alright, I went ahead and downloaded it. It does work. It's already applied. I'm loading up Minecraft now. Yeah, but that is so cool. Here, let me check it out. Taking off all my armor real quick. Alrighty. We got our new skin, everyone. You know, we got Moss Man, we got zombies, all that good stuff. I think it's very appropriate that you put 733 on the back of my Minecraft skin, because in Minecraft I am Mossy 733. Like I am Mossy 733 in Minecraft. Really, the only games that I'm Mossy Man in are things like, I think, Ark normally. I normally put my name as that, and my YouTube channel, obviously. But most of the time, my gamer tag is Mossy 733. So yeah, that's pretty appropriate. That's awesome. We have a new skin. I think it'd be funny if they put a function in where your dogs can recognize different skins, and like you have to gain trust in new skins. I think that'd be cool. I don't know how you would do that, but I think it would be cool. I'm gonna armor back up before we die. Can't celebrate too much. Ooh, speaking of celebrating too much, those don't really go together, but you know, I see pillagers, which is cool. Hello. Thank you for being my first arrow. Hey, can y'all get over here though? It's easier to fight you if you're standing on land. None of them have loaded their crossbows yet. Yeah, I saw that. That's actually really cool. I really like the way it is. Like, I already had an idea of what it was going to look like, but it's always cool to actually see them. Because, like, it literally started off as an idea, like, the very start of the stream, and, you know, we're not even... I plan on, like, not ending it super soon, but, you know, I don't have a huge amount of time left on this stream, or what I envision to be on the stream. There we go. Yeah, so what y'all just saw was the way to kill the guy with the banner without getting Bad Omen. Bad Omen is it looks like a potion effect, but it's the effect you get if you kill one of the guys with the banner. And what happens is, if you walk into a village with Bad Omen on, it spawns a raid. And obviously you don't want that. But yeah, honestly, I'd be down for another skin freshboi, especially if you can do it. I'd super down for that, like a full Mossy skin. And I guess that way you could either go with the same theme where like 733 is like written down my back and onto my leg in this one, or you could even do like it across the back, since, you know, if it's a full version you might be able to make it fit, but I don't know. I'd be down for anything really. You know, for Halloween we could dress up by by doing a full Mossy skin instead of a half zombie, half Mossy skin. Alrighty. Let's get some decorations. Nice. Alrighty. It's been nice. We got diamonds. We got a new skin. We got a new banner. We killed some pillagers. We shot someone. You know, it's been an interesting stream. What am I looking for? There it is. Alright, we have over a stack and a half of iron. And yeah, I'm not always that patient, because obviously you basically have to sit there and just hold your shield and let them shoot at you. I'm not always that patient. There are plenty of times when I've just been like, whatever, I'll find a cow. And I could have, because they're... You roasted yourself? Oh yeah, that I am the Halloween costume. Yeah. But yeah, I have, like, in the past, like, just gone, no, I'm not putting up with this, and gone and just gotten some milk from a cow, because it'll get rid of it, because it works like a potion effect. Or you could just die, but we don't really have that choice in this file. And there's a cow over in that direction, so I could just get the potion effect from Bad Omen and run over there. I'm just sad because we don't have a name tag. I'm thinking Dexter. You know? It's a normal enough name, but it's also like a little unique. The reason why I say only a little unique is because you know, obviously you've heard Dexter, Dexter's Laboratory. You've heard people name Dexter before, so it's not like it's a brand new name that's never been used before. But it's still a little unique because it's not like it's no Matthew. It's no like Logan or anything like that. Like, not a very common name. Dexter. It's like being named Darius. Darius, like, you've probably heard the name before, but you know there aren't that many Dariuses, you know. All right, I think I'm gonna go on a short adventure. Hopefully not too far, you know. Don't want to get. Speaking of, I was just about to say don't want to get lost, but you know I can just do this. Make a compass real quick. Am I dumb? Yes, I am. I was too rich. You know, that's the problem. All right, I was about to say. You're Dexter. Well, one of my dog's name is Dexman. Yeah, I would probably spell Dexter that way. I know there might be other ways to spell it, but you know, I think that's the more common way. And I know I said it's cool because it's a little unique. I don't want it too unique. I don't want a really weird name where it's like, oh, it's kind of abstract and you have to just figure it out. Oh, and our adventure's over. Great job, everyone. We already completed it. I was doing the adventure to find sugarcane, but we found something along the way that's kind of cool. If you notice what I was looking at out of the side of my eye, is that magma cube over there, or the magma block. But I wasn't actually looking at that. I was looking at the small building around it, because that is what's called a drowned village. It's supposed to resemble like, oh, if there was a village here, except they don't actually have village like houses. It's like these little stone huts that are underwater that have chests in them that can have things that are cool. They can have valuables in them, like gold, but most of the time what's in them are buried treasure, which can lead you to the valuable things. Only problem is, you know, because it's drowned village, there's normally also drowned next to it. And the reason why I'm scared of that is because tridents are very deadly. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, the only reason why I took that instead of going straight up. Oh. Gotta go fast. Is because standing above magma blocks give you like a little bit of bubbles. But we got a buried treasure map. We got sugarcane, you know. Already a successful adventure, and we've only gone out for like 30 seconds. And soon enough, we'll have buried treasure as well. Our shovel might break, but you know, we'll get it. You know, we're being active, doing cool things. Whew, ice. Oh, I passed it. Oh no, is it gonna be one of these where it's like underwater? That's horrible. I high-key don't want to do this. But at the same time, it could be really useful. It could have a Heart of the Sea in it.
You know, just sitting at home with a crown on. I'm staying home to help flatten the curve, and I hope you guys are too. So if you guys want to join me every day on YouTube, there's my videos and lots of other fabulous ones at youtube.com/.
There we go.
Stay home and be extra with me.
Alrighty. What I'm gonna do is what any normal human would do. Make a tunnel where I can breathe. Woo! And diamonds. Oh, you're right. We have found diamonds. You know, we've been really productive, just doing everything. And yes, we can find diamonds in these buried treasure chests, if that's what you were actually talking about. I just immediately assumed you're talking about how we've been really good and successful in doing things, including finding diamonds, which I may realize is not the only thing we've been doing. Alright. This is just so you have enough dirt to get down there. There we go. Whoops. Oh, that's dumb. It's not advisable to dig down, straight down, so I did that, so I at least have some room. Okay, buried treasure map. We should be directly above it. Generally, it's not in an area where you have to mine to it, so I'm thinking if we dig around a little bit in this stone, we should find it pretty easily. Alright, whatever. You can't do this the hard way. There we go. I was gonna get out that way so I could look around. Because there's a chance it's already poking out. But if not, we're gonna have to explore a little bit and look around a little bit more. I'm thinking we're gonna have to look around a little bit more. Okay, there is water. I didn't want to jump down here and lose like all my health. Alrighty, well. Let's find this buried treasure. Generally, you don't have to go through stone and stuff like that. But sometimes it's necessary. Oh, there we go. Exactly what I'm talking about. Diamonds, TNT, emeralds, iron, gold, the heart of the sea, just like we said. We have food too. This is an all-in-one good thing to find. Alright, let's get out of here. The nice thing about swimming now is you can fit through 1-block holes. I need to go this direction to get out. Hello, rabbit. I will not kill you right now. But you look tasty. Alrighty. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's drowned. Luckily, this guy doesn't have a trident, so I don't really care about bothering with him right now, because the chances of him dropping a Nautilus shell when he's not holding one is, on Bedrock Edition, higher. On Java Edition, which we're playing on, still really low. Generally, the only times you will see or have a drown drop a nautilus shell is when he's holding one. Alright. But what I'm gonna do now is go AFK for a second. Go on a bathroom break. You know? Yeah. Or actually, sorry. You'll have to do something for me. Watch my drink for me. This is my big gulp. Watch it. Thank you. Hello everyone, I am back. Thank you for watching my drink. It stayed safe. Good job everyone. I'll take that into consideration next time, Shay. Maybe you should stay out. Yeah, okay, bye-bye. Okay, yeah. That's my little sister. She's the one who snuck in here. I don't know if y'all saw her little hands next to my drink. Okay. I'm getting back to it. I don't know why I did this. I know I wasn't going to leave myself in the file, because I would waste precious statistics. Alright. Yeah. We have 6 diamonds. Got the gold. We got the heart of the sea. We got TNT. That is dangerous. And we got sugar cane. I'm going inside. It's dark. Alright. Even a hazmat, Mossy, for the COVID-19? Ooh, that is awesome. Oh, you didn't see Shay at all? That's hilarious. So, okay. I'm going to show you all something. When you lift the mic and put it flat against this, it turns off the mic. So, even though aren't able to hear anything, even if I'm, talking. So you didn't hear me carrying Shay out, I guess. She came in here to steal more of these and sit at my desk. Yeah. And I don't want to move them because really the only place I can put them is either in the fridge or near, somewhere in the kitchen where they're just going to be devoured by other people. But if I put them in on the headboard of my bed or something, I'll eat them as I'm going to sleep. They'll get everywhere. It'll just be a big mess. Just not good things, not good decisions. All right. Our compass served us amazingly for the 5 feet we went. Why isn't she asleep? It's only 11, bro. The reason why is because my whole family is a ruckus bunch, and we all stay awake extraordinarily late, and I wish I was lying about any of that. So there have been times when it's midnight, straight up midnight. It is past 12, and my entire family is awake. And when I say my entire family, I mean my mother, father, my 2 older brothers, my 3 younger sisters. I mean my entire family is just completely awake, and we're let's get something to eat. The funny thing is, my mother and my older brother Thomas, my oldest brother Thomas, they both have jobs that require them to be at work early in the morning. Not every day, obviously. There's some days of the week when they don't work, some days when they do work. But they'll have shifts that are literally. My mother, she'll have a shift that starts at 6 a.m. sometimes. Meaning she has to wake up at 5 a.m. because it's a 30-minute drive, so she has 30 minutes to eat breakfast, get ready, and then 30 minutes to drive there. So she'll wake up at 5 a.m. and then, the night before she's still okay, time to get a midnight snack. And I'm what are you doing to your sleep schedule? See, for me, I can have it nice. The only times I have to wake up early in the morning are for my Zoom meetings for school, or if I feel like doing something else in the morning, or if I just naturally wake up early in the morning. But for the most part, all the days when I work, they're afternoon shifts. The earliest I have to work for either one of my jobs is noon. So yeah, see, that's what used to happen during school hours. When school was going on, I'd stay up pretty late, but the rest of my family would go to sleep. But for some reason, since this whole thing started, no one in my family sleeps. I can almost guarantee. Okay, before I say this is what's annoying. See how far I went in that direction? Did not find diamonds. I went 5 blocks in this direction and found 4. Anyways, since this whole thing, since the whole Corona thing started, I can almost guarantee that there is a Mossmeyer that is awake all times of the day. Because, like, my brothers and I will stay up at night, like, super late. And there have been times when I'll be, like, getting ready to fall asleep around 4 or 5. Meaning, if I'm awake at 5 when my mother wakes up, someone is awake. And I can fall back asleep and there'll still be someone in my family awake. Meaning, like, 24/7, I think sometimes there's someone awake. And hello, Nazir. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're playing hardcore. It's fun. I don't know if you were here for the last stream, but during the last stream, we died. So we're on a new file. It's only day 10, but it's okay, because we got iron, got all that stuff like that. We have diamonds. We just found diamonds earlier. We found buried treasure, so now we have more diamonds. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's going amazingly. Thank you for joining. We found a skeleton spawner. Down, over that direction, there's a zombie spawner. So we're going to have 2 different XP farms. For my enchantment table, I'm probably going to set it up underneath either the zombie or the skeleton one. If someone could go online right now and Google something for me, because I don't want to, and tell me, is there a difference on the XP those 2 drop? I know, Nazir, it's been a while, but it's okay, because you're here now. We're having a good time. We're doing cool things. You know? Yeah, since we started, this is all the loot we got. We started a new world last stream. We barely did anything, but we started a new world, and now we're here. We set up our small little farm over here. We set up a snow farm right here, where you just sit here with a shovel, taking it out. Yeah. It's been fun. Oh, one of the things, you might have missed this, but earlier on this stream, Freshboi went and designed us a skin. How cool is that? We have a skin now that's just not just a zombie. I don't know what you're saying, not really too, Josh. You're gonna have to be more specific, my man. Okay. Either way, what I'm thinking is y'all can all hear me still correctly, right? I just kind of want to make sure. Okay, the only reason why is because I have a built-in feedback, so whenever I talk, I can hear myself just a little bit, and for a bit I didn't hear it, and I'm scared that I might have unplugged my mic, and I don't think I did though, because I can still see it on my OBS. I still have audio going in, so I should be fine. Just wanted to check. But yeah, we have a new skin. Freshboi designed it for us. It's half mossy, half zombie. He even designed one. I don't know if he made it completely yet, but he started designing one with a hazmat mossy. So it's a full mossy, but it has hazmat on it for the whole corona thing. Okay, you can hear it. Oh, not really an XP difference. Okay, I know it's not a big difference, but which one is higher? I don't. Okay, never mind. We're doing science. We're doing research. Research. Skeleton. XP. 1.15.2 Minecraft. Just to be safe. All right. Let me just change some things.
Hey guys, it's Maya Benway. So I'm sure you all know how important it is to stay home, and I really, really push you guys to, because you can do fun things like
Okay.
this. I just painted this record, and it was so much fun, so I definitely recommend you guys to go paint. Go check out YouTube.
The minimum value for an orb apparently is negative 32,768. I think that was made as a joke, but it's generally like 3, 7, 17, 37, 73, 149, 307, 617, 1,237, 2,477. Those bigger ones are the type you'll get dropped from the Ender Dragon. Okay. Here it is. Zombies are here, and so are skeletons. So it is gonna be close enough to where it doesn't matter. How committed am I? Extraordinarily committed. No, not really. I'll be honest. But yeah, I guess y'all are right. There isn't big enough of a difference, which is upsetting because I really hoped there'd be a difference to where I could, like, reasonably make a decision on which one to work on more, at least. Let me see. Yeah, they both dropped 5, which is disappointing. If I'll be honest though, I see more armor on skeletons, and it says +1 for equipment. So, I guess, you know, I might as well. But yeah, because it's not a huge difference, I guess I might as well just set up the skeleton one since I technically started on that one. I've barely done anything for it, but I technically did start on it. But anyways, that's good to know. To answer your question, Nazir, you know, everyone, Nazir Gamer Lions, how committed are you to becoming a famous YouTuber? I personally don't really do this because I want to be famous. I play Minecraft because I enjoy playing Minecraft. I publicize it because I think other people might enjoy watching Minecraft. Yeah. Oh, you sent me the hazmat one? I'll probably like test out skins after the stream, but dang, you're fast at this. Because your original estimation on how long it would take was like, it might take a day, you know, a couple hours at least. And then like 30 minutes later, you're like, I have it. It's like in those shows whenever it's like, or like NCIS, I guess, to bring a more specific example, and they bring a problem to their tech advisor, who is Penelope Garcia's. No, I'm getting those mixed up. Oh my goodness, I mixed it up with Criminal Minds. I'm so sorry, everyone. Criminal Minds is Penelope Garcia's. NCIS is Abby. Either one, they'll bring like a technology problem, and they're like, it's okay, I can hack it, but it'll take me a while. And like 30 seconds later in the show, they're like, I've done it. And I've copied their whole hard drive, and I've inspected all 32 hours of like content they have on here. And it's been like 10 seconds. I really enjoy that because, for one, I know absolutely nothing about hacking. Literally nothing. Like, whenever, like, okay, so Wesley, you know, one of my friends that you've seen on streams, or in the chat during streams, and you've seen him in some of my videos, has, like, he helped me set up a server one time. Not the server that we use for Mossycraft, but a personal server that runs on my computer. That runs horribly on my computer, but it runs. He helped me set that up, and while we did that, we had to open the command box, or the command block, that y'all, you know, obviously probably know about. And you can put commands in there. When I opened it up, the first thing I said was, oh, hacker man, ooh, because I thought it was so cool, because I don't know how to do anything with it. Like, I know technology, technically, but I don't really know that much about technology. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of it. Yeah, we can definitely look into it. I'm probably gonna wait, just because it's gonna be easier to schedule things together, because even though we are in the middle of a quarantine when we aren't doing much, I still have a lot of things going on. You know, I am working 2 jobs, and I do have school still going on. Like, next week, I am working 50 hours. Oh, and yes, Josh, to answer your question, it was the console. It wasn't command blocks in Minecraft, it was the console, like, for the computer. But yeah, I literally did not know how that worked. I was like, what? Okay. So we could do something right now, everyone. Big decision. We could do something. we know where 8 diamonds are right now, and we can go get them right now and get 8 diamonds. Or we could wait. We can make a diamond pickaxe, go to the nether, do a couple things. We can make an enchantment table, and possibly soon enough get fortune. And we can go back, and instead of getting 8 diamonds, we could potentially get more than 8 diamonds from that vein right there. Dang it. I guess we gotta be patient. Okay. I was about to go mine them right now, but, you know, it's nice that we know where they are. But yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna be good people. Yes, everyone. I'm gonna have the self-control to wait, because the funny thing is, technically, by being patient and waiting, I'm also making things go faster. Because the faster we get to like, how does my run, by the way? Did you buy it or run it from a computer? Okay, good question, Josh. I wish I could run it from a computer that I own. Problem is I can't. The current computer I'm using would be able to run it on its own, but our connection is not good enough here for me to run a whole server and also play on that server. So if I ran it on this computer, I could not also play on it easily or have it playable for other people. And I also like to turn my computer off at nights. So it does not run on my computer or any computer I own. What I did was I went to GG servers, which is where I rent my server from, and I pay, it is like $8 for 3 months. So in total it's like $24 for a year, which I'm more than willing to pay because I've already pointed out I have jobs. Mossy Creeper Man, maybe. Oh, you're talking about skins. Okay, I thought you were like, there might be a creeper near you. And I was like, what? No, yeah, like if you go in and just mix my skin with anything else, it will look cool. Just because it's a skin that someone made for me. Really, anything that's made because of me or for me, I will consider cool no matter what, because I'm like, I didn't make this. Someone else said it's worth the time to make this. See, I understand the whole problem with coronavirus and all that, but every single ad I see now is coronavirus related. Oh, and if y'all ever see those, like where it pops in a black screen, it's because I'm clicking on a different tab. So it takes a second to transfer between screens. Yeah. Because every time I click on another tab, it technically tabs out. Or if, for example, if you're on a computer and you open Google and you open Minecraft and you alt tab between them, it'll black screen for a second and then change. Where can we get the skin? The good question, Josh. Right now Freshboi is making them and he's sending me the file on Discord. As for popular consumption, I might be able to get the link to the skin and put it in my description. So let me actually, I'll do that for you right now. Let me be useful. All right, opening Discord. Editing. Okay. Open link. Control C to copy the link. Sorry, it'll just take a second. I'm typing out the description right now because I forgot to do it earlier. There we go. Okay, that is a that is a link that says Discord, but it's the link that connects directly to like the screenshot of it. You can literally just download the page basically, or like save as, and it'll go in as a downloaded file. And then whenever you go to Minecraft, you can click on change skin, search for this file name, or you can just find it in your downloads, and it should work. Okay, now my description is updated. Y'all just tell me if y'all can't see it yet, but it should be in my description now, the link for the skin. If you're looking for the skin link, don't click on the PayPal link. The PayPal link is just in case you would like to give me money for me to play Minecraft with. Yeah, but if you're looking for the skin, do not click on that link. Sup, my man, but you happen to be mistaken because I'm extraordinarily white in both skin tone and really everything else I do. I'm extraordinarily white, but that's okay, you know. Yeah. Not everyone gets it right on the first try. Oops, furry man. It's all good. Actually, no, that's actually really funny. So, because I turned 18 recently, I'm starting a TD Ameritrade account so I can do stock investing. So, you know, I'm working on opening a stock account. To do that with TD Ameritrade, they require a valid license, and like your social security number and a couple other things, like your bank routing number. So we did a photocopy of my license. So as you can see, I'm very white. When the license went through the copying machine, like we put it on the top, it scanned it, you know, the copy of it came out. My whole picture was black. Oh, your display's dark? Yeah. But literally, you can see like the shine off my cheeks that are white, and then everything else is black for some reason. We don't know what my copier did. But yeah, it's okay. I don't take offense to that. Like, it's not that big of a deal, my man. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I've been busy. I've been very busy. And I'm gonna be very busy. I didn't mean to do that. I just... Okay, but that should be enough for the enchantment table right now. And it is enough to make our, nether portal. But I don't think it's enough to make both. But either way, we don't have leather, so we can't make a book for the enchantment table, so it doesn't matter right now. We'll just come back down here for more obsidian when we need it. Alright. So, where should we put our nether portal? Never mind, I have an idea. I saw something online recently on how to make like a creeper face out of your nether portal. I like the idea of it. But in order to do it, we're gonna need one more piece of obsidian. Oh yeah, also, I don't know if y'all realized or noticed, but you can make your portal different sizes now. It used to be you could only do it as like the 4x5. You could only do it that way, or like a bigger version. But now I'm pretty sure you can do a 3x3 nether portal. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. The water for a second sounded like the skeleton noise, so I got scared. And yeah, freshboi, that's a good idea. Yeah, if y'all don't know, during the last stream, I actually died while playing hardcore. So we're playing this file now. It's very sad, but I do die to creepers a lot. I'm pretty sure the past like 3 hardcore attempts I've had were all creepers. We're gonna ignore the one that was in between this one and the one where I died by a creeper, because that one does not count. That one was sad. It was so dumb. I ran into the forest at nighttime because I was like, I need to get that sheep and I need to get it for my bed so I can sleep through this nighttime. And like skeletons were all around me, and I was like, oh no. I had no food. Do I want 7 likes? Do I have 6 right now? Are you asking for a 7th? I mean, if you want to like it and if you enjoy it, please go ahead. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having another like. It always helps. All right. As for we're going to sleep. Oh man, creeper. Honestly, Minecraft parody songs, depending on which one you're listening to, I find can be extraordinarily creative. Sometimes. Because there are some that are just kind of like, oh, okay, that's a stretch. But others, I'm like, that's actually really good. Like that kind of slaps. That's a good one right there. You know what I did on one of my worlds? I did a nether portal underwater. It obviously wasn't completely underwater. I dove into a cave and I had a conduit nearby, so it was okay. And what I did was the conduit reached to the nether portal, but I made a room for the nether portal that had no water in it. Oh, 7 more. I guess? I don't really know how you do that. If you're asking if I would like you to use bots to get me more likes, then I mean I'd prefer not, because I don't think YouTube likes it when 7 non-existent people like my videos. But yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind 7 likes. Nice. We got a fat portal. And it's okay, later we'll make the creeper design on it. I guess I don't want to go on it right now. But we are gonna go ahead and grab that the obsidian we need for the enchantment table, and we'll go kill a cow because there's one nearby. But in the future we're gonna have to set up a cow farm. But we can go ahead and actually make the actually, let me check something. We can make our enchantment table relatively soon, especially since our sugarcane grew. Literally, I think that was just enough to make a book. Yep. All right. Oh, and I did mention earlier I started watching a new anime. And now I'm blanking on the name because I'm thinking about it. The Rise of the Shield Hero. Honestly, that's a good anime. Like, so far, what's been happening is, or like where I am right now, he is still trying to level up. They've gone through one wave, and if you watch the show, you understand. If you don't watch the show, you will understand when you do watch it. You know, they've gone through one wave already. He's got 2 people with him. One that's kind of like a chicken, but one that's also like, you know, another person kind of. But you know, he's pretty cool. He's unlocked a bunch of different types of shields, because the way it works is he has one shield, but it can change the shape and it can change the substance that it's made out of for certain things. So he has one that he can change it into a leaf shield, so that when he picks certain plants, it can change the quality. So basically, a lot of it is like, oh wow, this is kind of like playing a video game, and it literally, like, he can check his status to see how much like power he has towards strength, how like his attack points versus defense points are. But because he's the shield hero, he has 0 attack points. So really the only damage he can do is like from shield bashes and like from punching, really. But yeah, it's really funny because his defense is massive, like, obviously, but he has like no attack. It's actually similar to or like the way the character they put out right now as like the shield hero is similar to the character you see in Demon School, which is, you know, the main plot is kid gets abducted by a demon. Demon goes, "Would you like to be my grandson?" He says yes. Demon goes, "Okay, great," and basically treats him like royalty. Sends him to a prestigious school full of demons, and he's like, "Just act like a demon, you'll be fine." And because he's lived a life of like almost trauma, because basically his parents sold him to that demon. He wasn't necessarily abducted; he was sold to the demon. Because he lived a life of like really like hardships, his parents basically made him go and do work for, like, so that they didn't have to do work. And he got used to like jumping out of the way of things because he always had to work in dangerous situations because he's so young. he couldn't get hired legitimately anywhere else, so he worked in dangerous situations elsewhere. And because of that, he has amazing agility, super great defense because he can avoid most attacks and stuff like that. But his attack itself, like his attack damage, is not great. It do be like that sometime. Honestly, I kind of wish life was a little bit more like a video game. One, because I enjoy playing video games. And also because... Hello, you are a new dog. I do not own you. You are not my dog. Please leave. Anyways, but because, like, you can check on statuses and stuff like that. So if this was like a video game, I could, like, check my status and be like, why is my intellect point so low? Or if I level up, I could improve my intellect purposely. That way, you know, it wouldn't be so low, because I feel so dumb so often. Like, okay, so one of the dumb things I did recently, again, I think I might have explained this last stream or earlier this stream. I lose track sometimes. Kind of an example of exactly what I'm talking about right now. My retention and my ability to pay attention is horrible. But it's not because I have an attention deficit disorder. It's not because I have a learning disability. It's literally just because I'm dumb. But what I did was, since the start of virtual learning and like distance learning, where you have to do most things online, I like haven't done anything. Sup, salty boy? Welcome to the stream. We're playing hardcore Minecraft. Right now we're trying to find a cow, not because of our food situation, but because we need leather so we can make our enchantment table. We just created a nether portal. We haven't gone through it just yet because I'm trying to do something else right now. We're basically trying to get to the nether so we can finish our skeleton farm, because we need soul sand to finish the skeleton farm, so that we can have enough experience to use our enchantment table to potentially get fortune on our pickaxe, so that we can finish mining the diamonds I found. I literally just need one leather right now. Die. And of course, I don't get leather. I now have leather. I see only one cow, and that scares me. I'm not gonna kill this cow, obviously. Someone grab her light. What? My man's salty. What is it? I give 7 likes. What's with these people coming into my chat and going, I'll give you 7 likes? Like, what are you talking about? How am I dumb if I'm smart playing games? I think I'm just better at playing video games than I'm better at living. If I'm being completely honest. No, I don't know. It's just sometimes I feel like I lack common sense in certain situations. And the reason why I say that is, what I was getting to is, since the start of this virtual learning where we're doing most things online through Google Classroom and stuff like that, I did not do a single piece of homework. So we had like 20 assignments assigned since the start of it. I hadn't done any of it, and my like progress reports was coming out like this week. So I had to get all of them done before a certain time on Friday. So I was like, gotta grind it out. So like 3 or 4 days before Friday, like on Tuesday or Wednesdays when I really started, I did almost every single one of my assignments on, and it ended up being on like Thursday night that I finished the majority of them. But the problem is, for one of my classes, every single assignment had like an hour-long lecture that went along with it that answered the questions on the worksheet. So in order to finish the assignment, I had to watch the hour-long lecture. It was so bad. Literally in one day, I binge watched like, I think 6 or 7 hours worth of lectures. It was absolutely horrible. But you know, I finished. That do be the main point. And it did teach me a good lesson, which is, do your work or else you will feel pain. And if someone disagrees with me and says that's not the reason why you do your work, you're wrong. But I do understand what they're talking about, because, you know, if I just did my work in the first place, I wouldn't have had to bother with so much. But oh, you're the same guy, so you have different accounts. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you want likes, then yeah, I'm definitely fine with that. But Are you sure you want to go through all of your different accounts to give me likes? Alright, I want to set my enchantment table up next to my spawner so that the same place where I get all my experience, I can also enchant my stuff. We will not be able to get anything good out of this enchantment table right now, because if we just set it down, throw this in, we'll get efficiency on breaking efficiency. Look how low that is. In order for us to actually start getting anything good, we're going to have to put down other bookshelves. I did not go and mine the diamonds. I said, no, I can wait. I'm going to wait until I get fortune. So I didn't. So it's all good. But I'm going to go ahead and finish mining this out a little bit. Because, okay, in order for this to work properly, we need at least 3 blocks underneath this. The reason why is because we're going to have water flowing. Skeletons will spawn, fall in the water, flow this way. I think we're going to have it flow. Which way is best? We're going to have it flow this way.
I'm freaking pissed. I just got screwed on Unturned.
Oh, did you die?
I went to the front.
The voice you're hearing is my oldest brother.
And I cleared the area. It was all good. I wanted to fly the plane that had spawned there. It was sandpiper. There was fencing across from the hangar, but it was far away. It was literally the width of the airstrip, not the length, the width. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn out of the hangar, back up, and fire down the airstrip so I can fly. I just rev it a little bit to turn. It goes straight across and insta-kills me on the fence. I am so pissed off, and I'm done with that file because I hate it. It sucks so much.
So Thomas is relating a story about Unturned, you know, the game I played for 6 hours on stream one time, about how he just killed himself by accident by playing around with a plane. Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah. Anyways, so the way this is going to work, pretty simple. They're going to spawn into the water, water pushes them over here. There's going to be a funnel system that kind of pushes them all together towards one direction. In that one direction, there will be a water tower that shoots them up about 20 blocks in the air. They're going to fall from that 20 blocks into one spot. They're going to have almost all their health gone, and I'm going to be able to hit them like once with the sword and they'll die. And that's how it works. But in order for them to actually get shot up, we need soul sand, because soul sand, whenever it's underneath full water blocks, pushes things up really quickly. And the reason why I'm doing this by hand is because I don't have a shovel. He bed the Minecraft, bro. He have diamonds. Are you saying I'm bad at Minecraft because I don't have diamonds, or are you saying I'm good at Minecraft because I don't have diamonds? Honestly, my man Salty Boy / whatever that is in Russian or German, I can't really tell. I don't understand what is happening with your typing. Like, it reminds me of Cracked, because he was another guy. Okay, that explains it then. Yeah, Cracked was a guy on my stream earlier, like on a different one, and he would always type and then be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was just typing. And it'd be like gibberish, and he's like, I don't know how that happened. And I'm like, my man, are you okay? Like, are you having a stroke? And he's like, I'm just tired. So I can understand that. You should probably get some sleep though. Like, if you wanna leave this stream on in the background, more than welcome to. If you wanna, do anything else, like get off the stream, I recommend it for your health. But yeah, you should probably go to sleep, my man. But I guess it's up to you. Alright, let's do some testing. It should reach, right. Oh, that's right, yeah, it should reach right there. Which means we have to mine out this direction a little bit. I'm sloth, by the way. Okay, that's actually really cool. Yeah. Okay, so to finish this thing up, we also need to get more water, and then we can kind of like get the water started at least. because there's still a couple things we're going to need before we can continue. But, you know, might as well get the basics done. That way, once we get the things we need to continue, we can just plug it in and it'll start. I really like Mountain Dew. Alright. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm going to put this away. I know what I'm looking for. It's okay, guys.
Hi guys, it's Patrick Star.
I'm a little slow sometimes. I'm a little slow. But we're all good, you know? We got this. We got this. I made another pickaxe on purpose. Don't worry, everyone. Did that on purpose. That's there for a reason. That's why your English is strange. Okay, I thought you were just telling me your ethnicity because you felt like it. That's really cool. Like, do you know? I'm assuming that means you also know, like, Slovakian. Or Russian, I guess. I'm not super cultural. If you don't already know, I am 100% idiot. That's my ethnicity. But yeah, I'm assuming Slav goes to like, I don't know. I'm not gonna make any assumptions. Everyone just gets to tell me. I'm gonna finish the creeper skin tomorrow and probably get off soon. I'm tired. Yeah, that's understandable, freshboi. It's all good, man. I'm excited to see the product of your genius. Oh, there's a creeper up there. Stay away. Die. I really thought it would die. I already hit it twice. Duality, man. I remember you. Aren't you Soya? Shoya? Or did you change your name? Or is this a completely different person? Hey, these guys are so annoying. They kill so quickly. He's dead. It's okay. Duality, man. Hello, Duality, man. Welcome back. We are still streaming. Probably not from the other day you saw us, but we are streaming now. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't have the materials on me right now, but I'm gonna fix this later. The same? Are you saying you're the same person as Shoya Studios, which was the person with a similar icon from yesterday? I can't really tell still. Or are you saying there's some, I don't know who you are. But welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your time earlier, and I hope you're enjoying your time now. We are having fun. Oh, you're the same person as Salty Boy, aren't you? Makes sense. I did kill my half-brother's the zombie. It's okay. I now understand Duality, man. I apologize for my my ignorance. As I explained before, I am rather slow sometimes. I have watched you 3 weeks ago. You died in... I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about my super stream? My super stream was so bad, I died so many times. Just because of that, I'm eating a Reese's. What's sad is... I swear I'm good at Minecraft. But I'm just not that great at not dying. So my super stream, I died multiple times. During my last stream, I died, and this is the new file. So like, it's really sad because I really want a super long file that goes on for a really long time. We have these huge projects in it. But in order to get that, I have to do good and not die. But recently, I haven't been doing good. I've been dying. And it's irritating and frustrating because I'm trying my best, I swear. Man, why? You have 5 likes or my eyes are tired and I can't. Are you saying why do I have 5 likes? I don't know. It's probably just because either 5 different people like what they see or there's a glitch. I don't know. Oh, I need to make sure that stays lit. I don't want skeletons spawning behind me. Not right now, at least. All right. This is gonna be. No, I'm gonna make it too tall because they'll get through. It'll just take a bit, I think. Yeah, I'll make it this way so it's a little bit more efficient. But you know, they should get through. Okay. So what we're looking for is the end of this. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have to dig up. Specifically, we're gonna have to go up, I think, 21 or 22 blocks. Oh, you're saying this is a glitch because you gave me 7 likes. I don't know, man. It can take a little bit. It can like sometimes it will glitch, I'll be honest. I know, for example, whenever I end streams, it says things like you got this many hours of watch time. Meaning, for example, if I continue the stream until like the 3rd hour, like if I get 3 hours of this, that means I've streamed for 3 hours. But watch time means, for example, if freshboi, Duality Man, and Nazir all watch for the whole 3 hours, that's 3 different people watching 3 hours, meaning that's 9 hours of watch time. Because, yeah, just to make it easy. So if someone got in for 5 minutes during this 3-hour stream, I would get 5 minutes of watch time from that one person. But for every person that comes in and watches a little bit of it, or the whole period of it, I get that much watch time from that many people. So, like, for example, at the end of my last stream that I did yesterday, I got 12 hours of watch time for the 2.5 hours I recorded. Is that water? Yes. Oh, is this water? No, this is Mountain Dew. Okay, I was saying something important. Oh yeah, but it, like, yesterday it said I got 12 hours of watch time from my stream yesterday. Today, if I go into my analytics and I look at the video, it says I only got 9.6 hours worth of watch time, which is, it's frustrating because it lags sometimes. No eating sweets while drinking soda or juice. Are you saying I shouldn't be drinking soda or eating sweets? Because if so, I agree with you. I really shouldn't. I'm very large. If you're saying I shouldn't be eating Reese's and soda at the same time, then you're also right, because whenever you eat Reese's, you get like this cream taste in your mouth, and you're like, peanut butter, chocolate, you get used to it. And then you take a sip of this citrusy stuff, Mountain Dew, amazing. And they don't connect very well, so Mountain Dew on its own tastes good, but when you eat it right after eating something creamy or chocolatey, it changes the flavor or the way you taste it, and it tastes worse. But not bad enough to where I can't like it, you know. I still like it. But if you're saying I just shouldn't be eating it, then that's actually really sad, Earth. I can't lie. Like, I have on this computer, I don't have that many Minecraft files that I'm super deep in, but dang, I have some really old ones on my computers, but yeah, I don't play on Bedrock, so luckily that doesn't really happen for me. But that is crazy, man. Does that happen often when they do updates? I don't know. Cause I didn't know about this type of thing. I knew that it like happened, but I didn't know it happened like frequently, or if it does happen frequently. And what I'm doing right now, if you're confused, I am digging into the area where I'm gonna be having the skeletons drop so I can kill them, because this is gonna be water that brings them up. There's gonna be a block in between it, and, or wait, this is gonna be the block they fall on, not this block. This is gonna be the block they fall on. I'll make it a crafting table, because it doesn't really matter what they fall onto. But oh wait, now I know why I dug out this direction and that many blocks. Yeah, honestly, that's horrible. I guess it's nice being on Java Edition, but I have felt that pain before. I know probably one of my favorite things to do is I used to explore with the snapshots a lot more. But the reason why I stopped is because there have been times when the snapshots do not transfer over to the new update. And they go, sorry, you can't. So I can kind of feel that. Wait, you can sign up for a beta and you need to reinstall Minecraft to get rid of it. And I accidentally deleted 600. Oh my goodness. That is almost a whole gigabyte, man. That's 0.6 of a gigabyte. And actually, yeah, I agree with Duality, man. That is sad. Ooh. Okay, this is where the soul sand comes in. Oh. These make sure the water doesn't pour out because they have to be full water source blocks. But yeah, there's gonna be a wall right here, but for right now I'm keeping it open so that I can walk around, but they're gonna fall right here. Whatever. Honestly, I don't even care how many blocks they fall at this point. You know, as long as it's enough to where they're damaged, I'm fine with it. Yeah. But we're almost done. Really, the only thing left is the most annoying part, which is filling this stack with source blocks of water. And also, we have to go to the nether and retrieve a soul sand for this block right here. But yeah, once we do that, we should be fine. I'm surprised you're still streaming. Oh yeah, I started my stream at, well, 3 hours ago. So I started my stream right before 9. Insanity Fell Sands. Minecraft? It's a Mia Frosty. Oh, are you Frosty Shark? Did you change your icon and name? Or are you talking about something completely different? But now you are saying, okay, yeah, you were Frosty Shark. Dude, good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. We're playing hardcore. This is not the same hardcore you saw during the super stream, or even the ones after that. I died recently, and this is the new file. But you know, we already got diamonds. We have a skeleton spawner, and we're setting up a farm right now, so we're doing good. We're doing good. But thank you for joining in, and welcome back, man. It's been a while. Alright, Yep. Alright, so we need to start filling this up with source blocks. And the closest thing I have... Freshboi, I have not died. If you're referring to last stream, then yeah, that's fair. But I have not died this stream yet. Hopefully I won't die in this world for a long time. Especially since this is such a nice world. My goal... Hardcore? Yes. This is hardcore. If I die, I die. Yeah, I know. There's no more Faggy or Wagey. It's sad. It does sound hard, because it is hard. It's annoying, too. Because last world was so nice. We had a huge mine. And what's a bad idea? Are you talking about the spawner or the farm? Trust me, I know what I'm doing with the farm. If you're talking about something else, then I'm down to hear what you're talking about. I know, I'm sad. But it's okay, we have a dog named Dexter. Really, the only bad idea that's going to be coming up soon during the stream is we're going to have to go to the Nether. Which I'm not super excited about. I don't really know how long I'm going to go on for this stream. I might just go until we finish the spawner. But I don't really know. I hope you don't... Yeah, die again. Yeah. If you put seaweed, flowing water turns into a source. That's very helpful, Earth. Thank you for telling me. I guess we can experiment with that. When you say seaweed, do you mean seaweed or do you mean kelp? Because we have access to both, but I gotta know so I can do it. Has to make it up to me, because Figgy is a chicken. Alright, it's okay, we'll find another chicken, we'll give it a new name, but for right now, Dexter is our boy. Get a chicken and name it Fago. Kelp, okay, kelp. Yeah, I guess I can do that. That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, well, if we're going to do that, first I want to finish mining this stuff. But then we're going to have to fill this area back in to make sure skeletons don't spawn in here, and also to make sure that water doesn't flow into here, obviously. So. Perfect. You need name tags. I do need name tags. That is a fair point. I do not have name tags. Which is my biggest problem right now, obviously. Besides the whole, you know, armor fact, because I only have iron. Okay, 24.
We all need to do our part and stay home and listen to some music and the rest of it is creative for me.
24 to 36. That's a 12 block difference, meaning we still got a long way to go. Because we need like 20 blocks, at least. That way most of the damage is done. Honestly, I don't need it to be perfect. Meaning, I don't care if it's a full 20 blocks. As long as it's like enough to where they're more than halfway dead, then I'm happy. This kind of has like the same vibe that like Ruby, the anime Ruby, does at the start, except then it breaks into a much more fast-paced song. Okay, today I have a reason to transfer my old worlds to my new PC. Hey, that's kind of cool though. You know, transferring to a new PC, it's awesome. I was actually talking with a guy at work. He just finished building a new PC. 24 to 40, that's 16? I can't do math, I'm sorry everyone. But yes, I am correct, that is 16. So, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21. And then I'll have to get up there to get our coal stuff. And then I guess because kelp makes spawner farm great again. I guess because we have a new way of filling up these source blocks, I won't care about the source blocks unless our new way doesn't work. But whatever. Let me get here. Let me get here. Let me get rid of all this coal and all this nice iron stuff. And then we can get to real work, you know? Alright, and I think our music stopped again. All the animal must be killed. I can name Danny, Wagey, Fangy, his dodo, etc. Okay, I wouldn't go so far to say I killed Feiji and Weiji, because I didn't. I died, and I left them. They'll probably survive down there in the mine where there's no food for them. They'll be fine. They're doing good. They're fine. Okay. Back to work. We do be busy though. Alright. Let's see which direction I have to mine in now. Okay, it's in this direction. You want vodka to be the next name? Okay, the real Slav is coming out right now. Yeah. I don't know, this is supposed to be a little kid friendly. We can't do too much like that, my man. It's not a horrible name. I'm thinking maybe like Vlad, because I actually have a guy in the same school I go to named Vlad. Chill dude. Okay. This needs to get filled. And I need another sign. But in the meantime, I will be digging straight down, everyone. I'm bringing this water bucket with me just in case. It's not really just in case, it's more of like I know what's about to happen because I dug up in this direction as well. Meaning we should get down to a point where I just fall. It won't be super far, and I had my water bucket with me, ready. Yeah. Okay. So that's perfect. We have a water tower that goes up 21 blocks, and we have a drop that will fall onto this, being 20 blocks. And that's where I'm gonna kill them. Vector Reznov, my Russian Soviet comrade. How did I die in the other world? We were mining in a ravine. We were just chilling. We were just out there vibing, having a good time, enjoying ourselves. And I put something in the furnace, opened up my inventory, looked around, and went, oh, there's a creeper right there. I had my shield out here in my inventory, and I was like, and I didn't open the chat, but I basically was like frantically like trying to get to my shield, and I didn't get to it in time, and he blew up before I could block it. And I died. About COVID-19 thing. You think it's fake? I mean, I think significant parts of it can be faked. Like, for example, China's current case count. I don't think they're counting. I don't think China has been keeping up the count. And I think they're bluffing their numbers. You think it's the government. Okay, the reason why I say you're wrong, and the reason why I disagree with you, is fair, and I will explain it as much as possible. I know I can put the shield in my offhand. I just didn't have it because I had my torches in my offhand like this, because I was mining. And I was like, oh, gotta get to my shield fast, and I couldn't get to it fast enough. But yeah, I'm very angry, trust me. Okay. The reason why I don't think the government is faking it is because think of how our economy has tanked. The United States had an amazing economy. We had the lowest unemployment rates we'd seen in decades. We had the best GDP we'd seen in literally 50 years. Like, since the Great Depression, like, since before the Great Depression, we had the highest GDP, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% on my statistics, but I'm almost positive on that fact. Meaning, if we did do this COVID-19 thing, we hurt ourselves, which I don't think we would do that. I don't think the government would do that. It loses their funding. Also, the government is giving out stimulus checks. The government is giving us money because of this whole situation. So I doubt, again, the government would give us money if they caused it, or they would not cause it in the first place, so they wouldn't have to give us money. So I understand why you may think it's fake, but it's not. I can definitely assure you it's very real. Like, please wash hands. But, you know, I will say some of the measures that we've gone through are a little excessive. I think it was a bit much to say, yeah, we're not going back to school, because Greg Abbott, kind of in charge of a handful of things in Texas, kind of an important dude, recently said that schools will not be returning this year, meaning I will not go back to my like real life in-person school this year, so I don't get a graduation, not in person at least. If I do get one, it's gonna be after the school year, like in June or July, which I'm not super broken up about. I wasn't really worried about graduation, but it kind of sucks, you know. I liked the idea of it at least. Didn't mean to do that. I actually meant to avoid this, but whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Okay. Perfect. Okay, it's basically done. I really just need soul sand now. You think it's a biological weapon? That's pretty crazy. The reason why I don't think so is because if it was a biological weapon, the main breakout was in Wuhan, China, meaning either China started it or an enemy of China started it. The problem with that is every single nation in the entire world, almost every single nation, I wouldn't be surprised if North Korea didn't have one, but I doubt they were able to get it to China, and I doubt any other nation would have started a biological weapon that's so quickly spread with such a low mortality rate. Because you realize in Texas, for example, we have a 2.3% mortality rate, meaning out of every 100 people, 2 people might die. Which obviously isn't great, but no one would have a biological weapon released with that low of a mortality rate. Unless they were purposely trying to bring the whole world's GDP and economic prosperity down, which does not make sense. You would never release a biological weapon like that if you thought about the fact that it would also hurt your economy, which I think every nation can accept. I wouldn't say like the bubonic plague. In the United States, we've had, I think it's like 300,000 cases, but there are more than 300 million people in the United States. Meaning, yes, it has had a large spread, but we haven't seen enough to where we can really say like the bubonic plague. Because the bubonic plague, if you remember, killed a third of Europe, meaning it infected more than a third of the people in Europe, because its mortality rate was high, but not 100%. So until we have an infection rate that's higher than 1/3 of the population, we can't really say that, but it is spreading very quickly. Yeah, you're right, it is traveling people to people. It could be aliens. That's actually not a bad idea. It sounds crazy, but it's not a bad idea, because remember what happened when Europe sent their first explorers to America. All the Native Americans were infected with diseases like smallpox and stuff like that because the Europeaners had built an immune system to it, but Native Americans had not because they hadn't been exposed to it. Theoretically, if aliens came to the United States or came to the world or China or anything like that, they could potentially bring bacteria, viruses, anything like that that could cause us to die because we haven't had an immunity and we haven't had any sort of thing to it. So while the aliens may perceive it as a common cold or something like that, we could die from it. The same thing to aliens from us, because they might not have been exposed to all the same types of bacteria and viruses we have. It's the reason why you see a lot of tourists go and get sick. Oh, your mother said, wait, they try to empty the world because there's too many peoples. Are you saying the government's trying to empty the world, or are you saying that like the aliens are trying to empty the world? Because either way, I don't think that's true. Because I know a lot of people like to argue the idea that we don't have enough we don't have enough resources to provide for everyone, but that's not actually completely true. What is that? Is that a fox? There's a fox hunting fish. That's awesome. Like Ebola was a biological weapon. It wasn't a biological weapon. Some countries may have sent people to get, contract, and then sent them to other places, which I doubt actually happened. Honestly, the chances of Ebola being a biological weapon are significantly higher than the chances of COVID-19 being a biological weapon because of the mortality rate. That's my argument there. Ye aliens. It's time for Africa. Fair. Give more food. And then I will smelt iron. Okay, everyone, we will be making an exploration. I'm putting my wood in here because, or actually no, I'm keeping at least a quarter of a stack here. I'm putting my compass away because it's going to be useless in the nether. Keeping my arrows on me and a flint and steel on me because I need to relight the nether portal just in case. And I might have to kill some gas. But, okay. I think we're ready. Yes, we have steak. And we have fish. We are now ready. I have cobblestone to build and also to keep paths with. World War III is coming soon. Honestly, if World War III is coming soon, that might actually be a good thing. I mean, not for the world, or for most people, but like, I was considering joining the military. If World War III came, it'd give me a better reason to.
Hey guys, it's Alonzo here.
Oh.
Stop COVID-19. We need to stay home.
Yeah, Earth, that's actually kind of sad. You could try and just go into that backup anyways. I mean, yeah, you might die from lava, but at the very best, you'd still have that file. You could think about it that way. Lava does some crazy things, man. Alright, see you later, Fresh. My fresh boy, my skin creator, my buddy. Great job with the skins. Really like them. Really enjoy them. But yeah, hope to see you next stream. Just making the nether a little bit of a safer place for me, while also looking for soul sand. Oh, it was only a little bit, so you were able to get out quickly. That's good. Honestly, I've mentioned this in stream before, and I've mentioned this while during my episodes of Minecraft before. I hate the nether because of its lava mechanics. Lava travels just as quickly as water does in the overworld. As, like, in the nether, lava travels the same speed that water does in the overworld. It'll be fine, it'll put itself out in a second. But it's really annoying. Okay, I'm scared. Time to stop lighting me on fire. Thank you. Taking your armor off and putting it back on is not advisable, and it does not actually help with anything. As a disclaimer, that was just me panicking. I don't have fire protection on. I think that's why it scared me so much. And in a diamond, you basically go out almost as soon as you get lit on fire. I hear a ghast. I have not seen one, and it's annoying because my chunks, I think I'll have them loading at like 16 for my distance. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna make a path to make sure I don't get lost, because last time I got lost on stream, I had to sit around and look at my at my own stream to find where I was, because I showed my coordinates, which I guess I might as well do just in case. Here's my coordinates. There you go. Okay. It's day 13, you know. I'm busy putting out fires, looking around the nether. You know, got plenty of things to do. Trying to find soul sand. Trying to make sure I don't die. Ooh, that was dumb. Gonna eat. I see a lot of lava, a lot of quartz that I'll mine when I get fortune or a real reason to mine them, because they're useful for daylight sensors, observers, redstone repeaters, none of which I use right now. I'm not ready to deal with gas. I'm also going to collect extra because in the future I will have a nether warts farm. Hopefully, I just got to find a nether fortress. I'll probably steal the soul sand from that nether fortress as well, but you know, until then, I'd like to have my own supply. Honestly, I wish... Okay, I know Minecraft has absolutely no reason to introduce an update like the one I'm about to pose. But I think it would be cool if Minecraft made an update where you can find things like nether warts in the overworld. Like if you kill a witch, you have a very small chance of getting it. Stuff like that. The reason why is because I have an absolutely horrible time in the nether, so I'd really like it if I didn't have to go to the nether. And obviously, Minecraft, Mojang, you know, all them peoples, they're not going to make an update that says you don't have to go to the nether anymore because you can get all your stuff from the overworld. Because, for example, people actually reduce the amount of time they spend mining in a game called Minecraft because of the fact that the game was updated so you can find diamonds and buried treasure and stuff like that. So there's actually less of a reason to go mining now because you're more likely to find it without actually picking up a pickaxe than you are to go around digging. Okay, I'd like to kill the gas so that I'm not standing in the portal when it shoots at me. Because if I kill it before it shoots at me, then I'm less likely to have to, you know, rebuild the nether portal. Because it can break pieces of obsidian if I remember correctly. I'm not sure about that, but I think so. Which is funny because it can't break cobblestone. Another annoying thing about the nether is no matter how large you make your render distance, it doesn't seem to ever turn on, like the distance increase. Did he just despawn? What it is to make it so you can live in the nether. That's really cool. You know what I should do? I should have a series where I live in the nether. Is there... Wouldn't it be cool if... And hear me out on this. You could have a choice. So, for example, you know how there's something called Waterworld, where you spawn at the bottom of like an ocean world, and the top of the ocean world is like basically as high as you can go, and it's literally at like the build limit at 256 blocks. Why? What if they made something like that, except in the nether? So you spawn in the nether already. You already did it yourself, it's fun. You know what's... Okay, so... I do not want to play the snapshot. I don't want to learn anything about the nether update. I already know a handful of things, like the... I kind of know about the new mobs. I know how the gold armor keeps certain mobs away from you. But I want to learn as little as possible from it. Because I want everything I know about the nether to be, like, brand new. Like, oh, I went and found this out on my own. Because I think it's going to be a lot more interesting that way for both the people watching, like you, and also for me. Because, you know, for you, for example, Earth, you already played around with it a bit, so you probably already know more than I do. Meaning, it's going to be really funny to watch me try to figure out how everything works. Or at least I'm hoping it will be. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to test your, like, flowing versus real source block, but I have to get up there first. Yeah, you want to say spoilers? But yeah, if you're watching me stream and the new update, and I'm, like, adventuring around the nether, like, what is this? It's gonna be really cool. The only thing I'm worried about is... I have the nether loaded just now. I just now loaded like a handful of chunks of the nether. Meaning either I'm going to have to travel a really far distance in the nether to see the stuff that's being updated, or I'm not going to be able to see it at all. Because there's a chance they have it set up as beta nether and alpha nether. Meaning there's a chance that even if I were to like go to a different area that I've never been to before, that I might not be able to see it like for what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do dish. See, it make bubble for a little bit of the way, but not all the way. I can't plant kelp. Wait, I guess I'll have to get myself. But you're saying this makes every single one a source block. If you say so, I'll check. You do be right. And now that they're all source blocks, now I can place the soul sand. It'll shoot all my stuff up there. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, I can see the bubbles now. The particle effect is a little glitchy sometimes. Okay. Now, in order, ooh. There we go. This is nice. I didn't see this here. This is nice. Iron. Alright, there's a couple things I have to do. First, that's not what I meant to do. First, I have to, do this so that skeletons don't spawn on top and sit around here. Because if you do that, then, you know, it'll reduce your spawns, to say the least. Second, gotta get rid of this. Third, I'm gonna have to go up there and place the last water bucket, which I can actually do now. Here, watch how fast it'll be. See, I had like no time to think. I'm gonna have to put a sign up here so that the water doesn't fall back over this direction. Oh, let me make sure I don't drown. There we go. Let me go ahead and make a sign. There we go. I can swim back up there. Hopefully, there we go. There we go. Let's go. There we go. There we go. The water will no longer fall this direction. But if I go back up there and do this again, I will fall. Which, by the way, one time I did die in a survival world, normal survival, not hardcore, but I did die in a normal survival world by doing that by accident. I was like, oh, I'll just go like run through and see what happens. And I didn't realize it, but I already had like 1 or 2 hearts knocked off. And whenever I went through it, I just burst. Like all my inventory went everywhere. Like that. Alright, but as far as I'm aware, that portion is done. The only thing I can improve on that now is the block where there's signs before it goes up and where it's like pushing them in. I can make this block, like right there, an ice block so that they'll slide, but right now it works the way it is, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is get rid of this. No, I actually have to go around the other side first. There we go. Things might spawn, or start to spawn, but freak. Okay, things might spawn there. Hopefully not until I'm out. Oh, there they go. Right. We have a hopefully operating spawner. go through here. It might be, if there's nothing right here, it'll probably be stuck. Oh, there he goes. Hey, buddy. And it's dead. Good job, everyone. We have an operating spawner. Oh, I have to kill the Ender Dragon again in Good World. Awesome. Honestly, I cannot wait. If we kill the Ender Dragon in this hardcore world, it will be the first hardcore world I've ever killed the dragon in. I've killed the dragon in single player, like normal survival single player. I've killed it on servers in single player, like survival. I have never killed it in hardcore. Oh look, we got an XP farm. Oh! I'm gonna let them stack up for a little bit. There's only like, what, 2 in here? Yeah. They will get to a point, if you leave it long enough, they'll get to a point where, it won't just stack up anymore. They'll start suffocating and dying because there's too many in one block, but it takes a while. So I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, let it stack up a little bit. That guy has an enchanted bow. But not enough to where they die of, like, asphyxiation or anything like that. It's okay, I'm just on Instagram. It's okay, I'm just not paying attention. It's all good, guys. We've been going for 3.5 hours, everyone. You know, great job. Ooh. Alrighty. I think we let it sit enough. What has it been? What, 30, 40 seconds? Yeah, it's been a very short period of time, but boom. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Since we got this up and running, we've already gotten 2 levels, and it's been like 30 seconds. We have this chest here, just so we can stick things like that in it. In the future, we will, like, basically sit here and kill enough to where we'll get bows and stuff like that out of it. We'll get, you know, stacks of arrows, stacks of bones, you know. Eventually, we'll have mined it and used it up so much that we'll just have a bunch of things. But there it is, stream. It only took me, what, 3.5 hours to go from having a spawner to having a grinder. So, yeah. It probably could have taken less time, you know. I messed around a little bit. I sat around and mined. Yeah, but that is a grinder for y'all. You can do the exact same thing, literally the exact same thing. You don't have to change anything else. You can do the exact same thing for the skeleton or the zombies. The only thing, never mind, you do have to change something, is you have to put slabs on the kill zone, the little killing area that I have set up where they fall. Though that's an open block space. Small or baby zombies can jump out of that block space and kill you. So if you do that for the zombies, make sure they're half slabs right there so that they can't get out. I'll show y'all because I'll set up the other one as a grinder as well. You know, just in case I want to get a bunch of rotten flesh. And you may be thinking to yourself, what could he possibly use with rotten flesh? There's actually a lot. Clerics, for example. Clerics are the villager that wears a purple robe now, and they're really useful. They can give you, they can give you glowstone, redstone. I think they can give you ender pearls as well. Like, they can be super valuable. Meaning, if you do it correctly, you can actually get a lot of stuff. Like, obviously, you can sell the rotten flesh for emeralds, first and foremost. Meaning, you can get emeralds, you can get an experience from selling him. all that good stuff. So my plan is, I guess I won't wait for the Nether update in this world, but my plan is to get Nether warts, blaze rods, all that good stuff. Start my own, start making potions, obviously, specifically weakness potions, because if you make weakness potions, you can throw it at a zombie, obviously. But what that'll do is if you throw it at a zombie villager, it will affect it to where I have an all mobs farm. Oh, is it one of the sky ones? Because those are cool. I don't know if I built one here. I know in the past what I have done, it was on a super flat world. I built one so that I could get things like redstone and iron. Because you can get iron from zombies. It's a very small chance, but you can. You can get redstone from witches. Again, small chance, but you can. You can get glowstone from witches. Meaning on my super flat world, I had glowstone, like, blocks for lighting. I had redstone contraptions. I had like iron armor, all this cool stuff, and it was super flat. But it was because I had these 2 large mob farms inside this massive castle I built after making a stone generator. Oh. You don't have to duck? I know where you are. You are dead. It's just a matter of time. Where? Okay. You are still dead, creeper. What? Jump shot. There we go. I think oh, no, I didn't lose an arrow. Nice. Boop. Even if I did lose an arrow, it wouldn't even matter. Want to know why? Because we have a skeleton grinder. Good job, everyone. Oh, you made your own design. Nice. I have seen a lot of different variations, but whenever I see a new one, it's always cool. That is a sunken shipwreck, everyone. See that thing right there? Sunken shipwreck. Let's go. Again, drowned can spawn in sunken shipwrecks. They don't always, but they can. And that's called a water drop. Or water bucket catches. I'm not amazing at them, but I'll do them sometimes, especially if I know I'm going to survive either way. It's just that I prefer not to lose health. Yeah. Oh, hello, fox. If I had sweet berries, I would give them to you, but I don't. I'm sorry. All right. So, the things we need. I'm gonna go ahead and make a boat. We don't need to, but I want to. Besides that, we should be fine. Wait. It's like a sky one. I put it in the water. Let me explain why it's so good, my man. It's good because monsters can't spawn in the water besides drowned. And even then, their spawns are significantly lower, meaning the only monster spawning near you would have to be in that area. It's the same reason why, for example, if you wanted to make a super effective witch farm, you would fill in all the caves, you would cover every area around you with half slabs, you would make sure they can't spawn anywhere but inside the area you want them to. And that's the reason why, that's the reason why having a mob spawner over the water is such a good idea. It's because mobs can't spawn anywhere besides the mob spawner. Yeah. Yeah. You were amazingly genius by accident. But nonetheless, genius. Alrighty. So we gotta be careful, because there are doors on these ships that allow for air pockets, but sometimes they can be hard to get into, sometimes they can be hard to get out of, and sometimes they aren't there. So, ready fast. We also have to look out for drowned, because they can sometimes occupy boats. Okay. Well, that buried treasure might lead to the exact same buried treasure we already went to. It's not necessarily valuable. Yeah. Oh, and it's upside down, so there is not going to be any there's not going to be any doors on this. Because if they did spawn in with the rest of the boat, they'd be upside down, so they'd immediately break. Oh, nice. Yeah, but we got emeralds, iron, lapis lazuli, iron nuggets, which we can use to either, you know, since we have 18, we can make 2 ingots out of it, or we could use the nuggets to make torches. It looks like there's a formation over there, but I don't recognize that as anything. So I think that might just be part of a mountain. You had 40 spare diamonds. That's awesome. Okay, so we found 2 chests so far. I think there might be a third, but because of the way the ship is broken, I don't know if there is. Okay, we found that one. Found that one. I think that's it. No more. Good job, everyone. We did get another buried treasure map. It might be the one we've already found, though. I think that might be the same one, but we can always check. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, no, please come back. Thank you. Am I getting closer or farther on this map? I'm not moving. That's interesting, meaning I don't think it's the same one. I think it's further this direction. So I think we do have a new buried treasure to find. I don't have my compass on me, but I think I can find my way back as long as we don't go too far. Yep, we are getting close to it. And we found a village. Great job, everyone! We are doing absolutely amazing. We've found a polar bear. I think I see a cave inside one of the icebergs, which isn't really a thing as far as I'm aware. Ooh, this means... That's just what I thought. Ravine. Everyone, we're doing amazing. If you sit on top of one of those ravines with the magma cubes inside of it, it will break your boat. Oh, or we are going to get tridented out of our boat by the angry drowner over there protecting their little house. If you get 2 or more stacks of materials, turn it into a block. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's also very fair advice. Yeah. So we found a village. We got more buried treasure. We're just all around doing amazing. I bet the buried treasure is either just off the side of the ravine, or it's on like the side of the wall, so you might be able to see it. I hear a zombie. Is there a zombie down here? Whatever. Let's find that buried treasure. I do believe it has a higher chance of spawning in sand. I'm gonna use my tip. Just make it to where the very end of your little arrow is sticking out. And then mine in that area. It's a little bit more direct than just mine where the X is, because the X covers up quite a bit of space. I think on average it's like 3 to 4 blocks down. I don't really know though. I don't have a huge amount of experience, you know, going and finding buried treasure. But I think it's normally buried in sand and normally only a couple blocks down. If it's on the other side of this little ravine, I'm gonna be really surprised. But we're not leaving this area. We're gonna find it. I think my music stopped again. Does anyone happen to know how YouTube does its like "Are you still watching" thing? Is it by video or is it by like time? Because I think because it stops them like mid-sentence sometimes, I think it's by time. But I don't know. Feels like a really short time if it is. I think it might be on the other side of the ravine. That is hilarious. And the zombie's over there to our right. Alright, I'm going to put our music back on.
But listen, I want you to stay home, stay healthy, and let's help stop the spread of COVID-19.
It can be hard to find sometimes. I mean, y'all saw earlier, I got stuck trying to find buried treasure underwater. I had to dig holes underwater, underneath ice. It was pretty bad. But this one might be worse. Like, I literally don't even... Like, that X, like I said, covers a huge amount of space, like, once you actually look at it, compared to the map. And I broke my pickaxe, or my shovel, but it's okay, because we got wood, we got sticks, we got iron, we got, guess what, another shovel. Everyone, congratulations, I'm amazing, you're welcome. I don't want to be out too late. 1, because other monsters. 2, because I think I might be too close to the village and zombies might spawn over there. No, I think I'm out of spawn distance. But yeah, I will have to deal with mobs over here as well. It really makes me think, is it down there? Is it right there? And if it is, I'm gonna have to deal with, like, skeletons right here. Because I don't know the way it spawns. I don't know if it spawns by, like, by a Y or, like, oh, it has to be underneath this many blocks. It. 2 more diamonds, another heart of the sea, more iron, more gold, fish, TNT, all that good stuff. Good job, everyone. We're out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I can hear skeletons. Skeletons are a formidable enemy. Creeper. Parkour. Nice. Let's go. Look at this drown. Look at this dude. There's another sunken ship right there. Okay, well, I'm gonna get moving. Yeah, it's okay. I'm probably gonna end it pretty soon. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that village during this stream because 1, it's in the middle of the night and I don't want to get them killed, and 2, it's because I don't have that much time. I get a leader pillager and trapped him, so when I get enough villages, I can do a raid. If you have 1 villager, you can do a raid. So all you gotta do is cure that like 1 zombie villager, or bring 1 villager from a village to you, and you can start a raid whenever you want. It starts whenever you get Bad Omen, so like if you just kill that leader villager, or that leader pillager, it'll immediately give you Bad Omen and almost immediately start a raid. You will lose Bad Omen when you complete the raid, but still. Ooh, and a spider is now in the nether. I don't know if y'all saw that. Let's go. There we go. You did not, yeah, actually Philza did it, by accident. He cured 1 villager. He was, you know, doing the thing where you break the lectern, replace the lectern to get mending. And he was like, villager's gonna have to go because he had Bad Omen. So he killed the villager so he didn't have to do a raid. Yeah, it was big no bueno. He also killed it. He tried again, killed the villager halfway through a raid because it was causing him too much trouble. Alright. You know what's annoying? You can melt gold and iron armor down, and even chainmail armor down, into nuggets and stuff like that. You can't do the same thing with leather. 1, because obviously it's leather, it doesn't melt, but you can't even like craft it down. Ooh, gold boots. There we go. Pick up that arrow. I think I missed another, but I can't find it. Yeah, but we got the swag boots. Yeah, we're basically amazing. Good job, everyone. Yeah, we're pros. We're still in. I know we're still in iron. It may not look like it, but we are pros. It's all good. What I'm thinking is we can go ahead and kill the spider. It'll probably give us enough string so we can start fishing. Oh, it has regeneration on. Not like it matters. There should be a reverse crafter. That's a good idea, Earth. Not a bad idea. And oh, hey Thomas, look at this. A fox in a boat.
How'd you get him in a boat?
He's been swimming around killing fish because they naturally hunt fish, and I just had a boat out.
Nice.
Eee! Also, do you want to see something cool, Thomas?
What? You bury 2 blocks down, place a chicken in there, put a block of dirt over it, place a block of lava over the dirt, have a fox nearby, jump for the chicken and die.
No.
That's pretty fun.
I was talking about my new skin. One of my subscribers made it.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's half zombie, half me, apparently. Thomas is out here talking about killing foxes, and I'm like, look at my new skin. A recycling table. That's actually a really cool idea. You'd have a villager. No, it's the job for the nitwit, the green villager who does not have a job, does not know anything. I think... Okay, there's two sides of me. One side says, I don't want to get rid of the villager. The other side says, I really want to give the nitwit villager a job. They're like conflicting sides of me. Because it would be really cool if we had a recycling thing. There is emotes in Minecraft Bedrock Beta now. That is disgusting. Thomas, did you know there's emotes in Bedrock?
Emotes?
In Bedrock Beta, there are emotes apparently.
Oh, hell no.
Earth, what type of emotes are you talking about? Like,
Please tell me that they have the default dance for.
if they do, I'd actually be more disappointed than I am now. See, there's a reason why I stick to the good version. I'm sorry, I mean the Java Edition version. Anyone that disagrees with me is allowed to leave. And seeing there's only like 2 people, you got your options. Oh yeah, Thomas, I set up my skeleton spawner. We got diamonds. We went to the Nether. We have an enchantment table, but we don't have bookshelves. Oh, there's only wave. Okay. The only emote is wave.
It's still a little too, not elite enough.
They're just gonna add all the unturned emotes, which is like salute.
Unturned made me so mad today. I'm pissed.
He's still angry about how he died in unturned.
If vehicles don't respond in single player mode, I'm straight up creating a new Germany file because I was already convinced.
Yeah.
Since there weren't fighter jets, so I was gonna have to reset it anyway.
Yeah, but
That
I made a
frustration is
spawner.
gonna be an extra
Also, Thomas, you want to see something even cooler? This is a skeleton spawner right here. Yeah. It's literally right over, no, sorry, it's right over here.
It's a little bit of a walk.
It is a little bit of a walk.
Close, but like
It's just that I found them.
Is there a way you can streamline one area
Yes,
to the other?
it's very curvy, but yeah, this is.
Nice cock, kid. Don't you penis-y.
I was gonna end at 4. All right. Oh yeah, Blaze, I have a skeleton spawner. How is that boring? It's infinite XP. Blaze is just a hater because he's bad at Minecraft. He plays Bedrock Edition, that's why. Because he plays on the Xbox. Blaze, did you know the Bedrock Beta has emotes? You can wave now. nice. Lanterns. Yeah, but I mean, I guess if they're adding things to the game, it's kind of cool because you know, new things to experiment. You know, I can't really like rag on them too much for that. All right. There's two different ways I like to use lanterns. It's okay. I'm gonna fix this later, but I really like the hanging lanterns. And obviously placing them is the other way to use them, but like I really like the hanging lanterns. I'm looking for a single cobblestone to fill that in. Cole does 8 blocks at a time. You know what's super sad? I used the lava bucket I had on me to fuel the furnace right before I got blown up by that creeper in the last file. And it was because I had so much iron, I had so much gold that I could basically like use all 80 blocks or all 80 items that thing could do. Oh, it has the same. Oh wait. Bedrock has the same snapshot as Java and beta. Wait, so do you mean in Java Edition's beta we can also wave? I'm disappointed. In beta Java Edition. I'm sad that I'm part of it. Minecraft is innocent.
Samuel, is your instinct in Minecraft to bury into the nearest hill? Because that's exactly what you did in my world.
It's just because it's really, really effective. And I was like, I'm hiding because I died last time from a creeper. So I was like, I'm not building a hut, like a hut. This is my mining, my mining base. I'm gonna build a.
Another portal over there?
Yes, it's a 3x3 nether portal, built into the wall.
That's really weird.
Yeah, this is my farm.
That farm is way too scattered, but
I know. It's because I was like, whatever. And then this is my snow farm. Yeah, he doesn't care. He'll leave. All right. Anyways, I guess we can just grab some wood. My axe is about to break, but still, I want to grab some wood. I'm actually gonna do it in this line because remember earlier I wanted to make a grid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meaning this is not part of the grid, so I can break it. Oh, and I have a sapling now, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like line by line. And it's gonna take forever, but I'm gonna make this whole area like a grid of trees so that mobs can't hide from me. It'll all just be like straight lines, so I'll be able to see mobs. It'll be like obviously there'll be some that can hide behind trees, but for the most part, I'll be able to see them. I won't get snuck up on. I'm smart. I'm making my whole area safe. Like look at this. I can kind of see it on the tree line. It's obviously still not perfect, but it's gonna be a lot easier. This leaves space, or at least a little bit of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just me blocks. You know. I hope that makes sense what I'm talking about. Ooh, that could have been bad. Yeah, but I don't think I'm ever breaking that boat. I don't have sweet berry, so I can't tame that thing. So I'm just gonna keep it. Also, I don't understand the training. I don't understand the training system that goes along with foxes. Because I had foxes in one of my worlds, and I tried to tame them, and I never could. I hope y'all know what's coming next. This is the pickaxe that triggered all of the progress we were making. Luke the Notable's hardcore world. I haven't. Really the only hardcore worlds I can really relate to is the Achievement Hunters You Die files, which is like it is hardcore. But they're mainly just messing around. And I've also seen Philza's, but I haven't really seen anyone else's hardcore files. Yeah, I knew something like that. I know you can build trust with foxes. So if you feed foxes sweet berries, you can build something called trust. I thought there was an extent to where you can actually tame it, but I guess not. Because I know you can build trust with foxes where they'll get closer to you the more often you feed them, and like the more you feed them in general, they're more likely to get closer and like friendly with you. Yeah, this is for apples, really, and I guess powered rails, but he survived 1,000 days in his. Well, we're on day 17, so we just have to do that like a lot more. You know, I bet I could survive 1,000 days in mine. Yeah, buried in a hole. I'm gonna hide in the hole, not do anything. Yeah, but that's absolutely crazy. That's pretty good progress. That's like 3 years in Minecraft. It's a little less, but you know, it's close. Yeah. Alright, I need to start wrapping things up. So, for the next stream, what I want to do is obviously set up my farms a little bit more. Maybe do the, oh, he's still going, that's awesome. Maybe do the spawner for zombies, but really, I kind of want to focus on getting cows, because the only cows we have are like way over there, and I think there might be only be one of them. So we need to get cows. We need to start a farm, and I also want to cut down more of the forest because, well, yeah, screw the forest. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. This is gonna be the end of the stream. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna be doing Ark tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you another time. Goodbye.